Okay, so hello everyone. Good evening. So this is a week two solve with the
Good evening.
session.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, good evening. Yeah. So we'll be discussing few questions from week two. Okay, one by one. So Karan, you have some doubt, right?
Yes, sir.
Which question?
2.1 question number 2.
Is it activity or practice? Two point
Yes,
one.
sir. Activity.
Okay. I will just take this doubt, and after that we'll go for solve with the session, and after that I can come back and we'll take the doubts again. Okay. So which question? 2.1.
Okay.
Question number
2.
two. Okay. Consider the first decision block used in the above flow chart.
So your
This
screen
question.
is not visible.
Oh, okay. Which question? Question number second, right? Yes, Karan, right? This is question, right?
Yes, sir.
Second question.
Yes, sir. Right.
So consider the first decision block used in the upper flow chart. So this question is based on this particular flow chart. Okay. Now, after a certain number of steps in the iteration, the flow transfers to the no branch. Which of the following situations are possible at this stage of the program execution? Right. So So when this particular flow will transfer to a no branch from these options, you can just go option wise. Okay. So first thing is as variable found stores true, and some cards have not been read. So variable found. So another card and not found, right? So found has been true, and then what is the condition? Some card has not been read. Okay. Another card and not found is the condition, and here shows the value true, and some card has not been read. Okay, so in this case, see, value of found is true, right? And what is not found? Yes, anyone?
False.
True. True.
No, no. How this decision is working on? Can anyone tell me?
False.
Yes,
Found
sir.
is equal to false, then not found is equal to true.
No, here we have mentioned that found stores the value true, right? And not
Yes.
operator. If we do not operator of true, it will be false, right?
Yes,
If
sir. So
any one of
the
the condition is false, then it is false, right? Because
Yes.
and
yes,
operator is there, right?
yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
sir.
so that is basically a no, right? Then found values the false. Okay. Now in this case, false, right? But not found is basically true, then, right? Not of false is true. Now first condition, sorry, this condition will become true. Now which one is next condition here? And some cards have not been read, right? Another card, we have to read the card, right?
Yes, sir.
So in this case will be false and false. So that is false. So
False.
no.
No,
Yeah.
no, sir.
What
It's true.
false?
Yes.
How false and false, sir? Can you please explain
It
it
will be
again?
true now.
Another card has not been read. Some card has not been read, right?
There are more cards, sir.
Yeah,
It
there
will
are
be
no
true.
cards.
There are more cards. Some cards have not been read. Like means
Hmm.
there are another card. And found is equal to what, sir? False.
Found is equal to false. So that is
So not
basically
false is equal to true. So
true.
it will go,
Yes.
yes, correct card. It will go towards correct card.
Correct card. Yes. But then is this option correct? No, right? This is not correct
Yes, sir.
because some cards has not been read. Yeah. Then what about third option? The variable found stores the value false and all cards has been read,
Yes.
right?
That's first condition.
Because all cards has been read, so there is no other card, right? So this condition is false. So that is no.
Yes, sir.
Then the last option is the variable found stores the value true. So true means not found. That is basically false, right? Simply.
Yes,
So
yes,
that
sir.
is no. Any
Sir,
Karan, any doubt? Just 1 minute. Karan,
I have
So
one
not found is
more
equal to
question to
true.
ask, sir.
wait. Yes, Karan.
I have one more question to ask from activity 2.7.
sir,
Okay.
in this question, the default value of the found is equal to false now. So we have to move in the first decision block, and if we found the correct, if the not found will be false or not found will be true. So we
How
have
not
to,
found false? It can be
sir,
true.
No.
sir,
If found is false here, the not operator will convert it to true, right? If
yes,
found
Yes,
sir.
sir.
is
Yes.
true here, then not operator will convert it to false, right? This is the thing.
Yes, sir. So, sir, we have to we have to start our pseudocode in a way that found is first value of
Initialize
the
to
found is
false.
equal to false. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And then we will see that all the conditions satisfied, and we found the correct card. So we will update it to the found is equal to true, and then the loop continues. Now the found
Yes.
will be true, so not found will be false.
Hmm.
So we have
Not
to
found.
initialize the found
I
as false, na sir.
No, see, if correct card, yes, correct card is right, that is S, then found equals to true. So we are just repetition, not repetition, we are just again initializing the value of found to false, sorry, true, right? In this case, then we are again
Hmm,
going to this particular step.
hmm.
If this is a correct card, right? And same the repetition will goes on.
Yes, sir. So, but initially, like when you start the pseudocode, we'll mention the found to be as false. Now,
Yes, yes, this is
yes,
what
sir.
we have done. But in the question, he has asked here, we have mentioned the found stores the value true. So that's why, right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yeah.
sir. Got it. Thank you, sir.
Yes, so we'll take like all of us here having doubt in activity or practice. Those who have raised the hand.
one more doubt, sir.
Okay, so maybe we can start with first solve with the session, and at the
Yes,
last
sir.
we
Yes,
will
sir.
take doubt.
You
Yeah.
can start the solve with this.
Okay. Arpan and Aman, right? Is it fine?
Sir, I have a doubt in activity question 2.4, question number 3.
Okay, I will take the doubt in activity afterwards. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Just a
Okay.
second. Yeah. Is my screen visible?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir. Now, yes, sir.
Yeah. So this is week
Yes, sir,
two
it's visible.
solve with us session. So I will go uh, one by one. Okay, so we are not looking how to get the correct answer, but whether we understand the code correctly or not, right? How to approach the particular code. So that will be
Okay,
our
sir.
main focus, right?
Yes.
So what will the variable x represent at the end
After.
of, sorry?
Yes, sir.
Yes, x represent after execution of the following procedures using scores dataset. So we have score dataset here. You can see scores dataset. This is the template given to us, and this is the PDF file, right? In the exam, this type of template will be mentioned, okay?
Okay,
Not
sir.
this data, okay? Because we will not ask any database question, but like based on the data value, numerical value, but simple based on the procedure, like based on the template, you will be able to answer. That's it. Okay, so this will be given to you.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Then the next question, sorry, the question is what happened? Yeah.
All question based this according data, sir.
No, not scores. There are multiple scores, library, Olympic, words, right? Based on these data sets.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, this is our pseudocode, and we have to find out what this X represent, right? So first we have arranged all cards in a single pile called pile one. So we have pile one here, right? Maintain a variable X and initialize it to 0. So X equals to 0, right? If pile 1 is empty, then stop the iteration. Okay. Read the top card in the pile 1. So I'm reading a top card in a pile 1, right? If town slash city is equals to Chennai and total marks is greater than X, then we have then store total marks in X, right? So what does this indicate? Anyone can tell me?
Number
So
of students
option
of
The
C.
number
Chennai
of
Ma-
students from Chennai,
over total mark.
No, sir.
Next.
You got
Maximum marks
maximum
of the
marks.
maximum
students
marks.
from
Sir,
Chennai.
maximum marks of the students who are from Chennai.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
First condition is that town must be equals to Chennai, right? And this is
Yes, sir.
and condition, right? And total marks is greater than X. So initially the value of X is 0, right?
0. Yes, sir.
My first card is, this is core data set, right? So card number 0, this is my first card. Now what is total mark here? 210, right? Now 210 is greater than 0, right?
Yes, sir.
Then I will store the marks in x, that is x equals to 210 then,
Yes.
Yes, sir.
right? Then I will move this particular card to pile 2. Then again I will repeat the steps tree. So I will again take one more card from pile 1, okay? Then again I will check for this particular condition. Suppose now in this case, we made it is not x equal to 210. Can you tell me what we have done? Like what is wrong here? We have not checked for this particular condition, right? Town is Chennai. So here you can see town is Erode, right? This is
Yes.
not correct.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So we cannot update the value of x to 210.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
The
yes.
first condition is town must be equals to Chennai. So where is
Second.
town equals to Chennai? Second, right? Second card.
Second one. Third one.
Yeah,
Third
second
one,
card.
sir. 180.
Third one.
Yeah,
Card
this is
number
basically
second
card
and
number
third.
second.
Oh,
right?
sorry.
Third.
Card number.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So city is equals to Chennai, right? Now what is the total? 188.
180.
That is 188. See, 188.
188.
So it will be 188, right? Now here you can see 188 is greater than 0, then the value of x will be
188.
188. Now we have updated the value of x 0 to 188, right? Now
Yes,
in the
sir.
next
Yes.
iteration, what will happen? You can see card number 3. Again, it is from Chennai, but the total score is 173,
But
right?
it's less than previous one.
Yeah. So the total marks is 173. Now 173 is greater than 188.
False.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Right?
False.
Then we are not going to update this mark, okay? Because this condition is become false then, right? Then the
Yes, sir.
value of x will be still 188 only, right? Again,
Yes,
we'll go
sir.
back to our pile 1 and we'll see, okay, do we have Chennai once more? This card, okay, Chennai is not satisfied, so we'll move to pile 2. Card number 5, okay, Chennai again, right? So our first condition is satisfied, it is town equals to Chennai and total marks must be greater than x. So 247 here.
Yes, sir. It's greater
So
than
247 is greater than 188.
188. Yes, sir.
Yes. If both the conditions are true, then I will update the value of x to 247, right? Now this is my current value of x 247. Then I will go to pile 1. So in this way, I will just go through all the cards in the pile 1, right? So unless it is empty. So our termination condition is if pile 1 is empty, then we can stop the iteration, right? This is our condition, right? So if we iterate the value of, if we go through this particular data set until all the cards has been read, then we will stop the particular loop, this iteration, right? Now, what if I keep doing like this, then at the last, what will the value of x?
Maximum, sir.
So the maximum.
So it will get the maximum value of a
From
like from
Chennai.
card
Student from Chennai.
from student
Chennai students.
Yes. So the condition is, what is the value of, x represent is the maximum marks of a student belongs to Chennai, right? So the variable x represent after execution of procedure using score data set, that is 254. So 254 will be the maximum marks, right? So you can see 247 and which one is greater? 187 not, 210 not, 254 you can see here, 254, right?
20.
So yes, so among all the values of total marks for which the card belongs to Chennai, so x will represent the maximum value, that is 254. Any doubt in this particular code, anyone?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
No,
This is
sir.
how,
No doubt.
okay.
No, sir.
Okay, so this is okay. Here you can see card number 2, 3, 5, 10, 12, right? So all the like first condition is satisfied, that is city equals to Chennai. Then this is the total marks, and we are comparing with the value of x. So initially x equals to 0, then we are comparing each value. So this is not greater, so we'll not update. Is this greater? Yes, then we'll update. Now whether 204 is greater than 247, no, then we'll keep the value same. So in this way, we do the iteration, right? So at the last, 254 is the maximum value. Okay, great. So this is problem number 2. The value of A and B represent after execution of the following procedure.
Excuse
on the
me, sir.
source data.
Previous question. Can you please
Okay.
repeat, sir?
Yes. Code, this one. Right? Okay. Hello.
Yes, sir.
So see here, we have a cards in a pile 1, right? And we are maintaining a variable x and initializing to 0. We are taking out one card from a particular pile 1 and see whether this condition is satisfied or not. That is, town equals to Chennai and total marks is greater than x. So initially my value of x is 0, right? If the card belongs to Chennai, for example, card number 2.
Always, sir, always initialize the value 0, no?
Not always, for this particular specific condition, because we need to calculate the maximum marks. So we will initialize with the lowest value, right? It
Oh.
can be 0, it can be -1, it can be -1000 also, right? Doesn't matter.
Okay, sir.
It based on the
But
what the
initialize value only for integer type.
Yeah, because we want to find out the value of x, right?
Suppose
That's
that suppose that, sir, maintain the initialize the minimum chemistry or physics mark and other. True, yeah.
So if you want to find out the minimum total marks, then in that case, what we have to do, we have to initialize the value of x greater than 100. Can be 101, can be 1000, it can be anything. Because marks cannot be greater than 100, right?
Okay, sir.
Yeah. So this is in the case of minimum. If you want to find out minimum marks. If you want to find out maximum marks, then you can initialize to 0 or -1, or it can be anything. But this is
Okay,
the
sir.
only case when you want to find out a numerical value, right?
Okay, sir.
Suppose if you want to find out
Negative
yes,
also. Negative also.
yes,
Sir,
negative
here,
also. Yes,
so here for the maximum total marks, we will update it to the minimum. We will update to the 301 now.
total marks. Okay, yeah, total marks. I am talking about particular subject. Okay,
Okay.
so we can say about 301. Yes, for total marks it's 301, but for particular subject it can be 101, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yes. Okay. Okay, great. So, but in this case, suppose I am interested in maximum marks. That's why we're initializing value of 0. Now, what if I am interested in the what is the case here, Chennai? Okay, suppose I want to find out the gender of this particular person, whether it is male or female, belongs to Chennai and marks got maximum. Then in that case, what I have to do?
We have to check the gender also.
Yes, sir. We have to put a
Yes.
condition. Gender is equal
Condition to
to.
check the gender.
Yes, sir.
In the step 5,
Gender double equal
It's
to
not
male or
gender is
female.
equal to gender.
Gender is equal to.
I want to find out the gender, right? I don't want to
Yes.
check, right? Then
So could you repeat the question? What which gender, like male or female?
yeah, so our requirement is okay. So I want to find out the gender of a student who belongs to Chennai has the maximum total marks, right?
So, sir,
up
we have to
till
put
now,
the condition if gender equals to
so we have to write
male
after
and
Chennai, and we have to check whether the gender is male
male
or
or
female.
female.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Male or female. Yes, sir.
And
gender
we will
equals to
male or
M,
female.
M or F, right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
But we have to update this gender also, na?
Yes,
For every
Yes,
iteration.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Because
sir.
So
previously it was 247 and suppose
Yes,
female.
sir.
Then in this case, gender will be female. Right? In
Yes,
the
sir,
next
then-
iteration, if it is 254 and gender is male, then it should update the value of gender to M, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
yes, sir.
Okay.
Suppose,
So
sir, step number
Yes, sir,
5,
we can
sir.
take the variable like at the
Yes.
end.
Yeah.
We can take the variable.
Yes, we can take the variable also. Yes.
Suppose, sir, step number 5, city town is
To
a
find the
Chennai
gender,
or
we can also
This
add
one
the
by
some
one. Yes.
sir.
Yes, sir, at
Suppose
the end we can also do like gender equal to x dot gender. So
Gender
here we
equals
can
to
find the gender.
X dot gender, right?
Yeah.
Yes. We can also store, like here also
Yeah,
we are
at
storing
the
X
end we can
equals.
store the gender also
Yes, yes.
for the
store
particular
the
marks
gender.
or something.
Then store total marks is in X and gender equals to X dot gender,
X
right?
dot gender. Yeah.
Yeah.
hello, sir.
Yes.
Suppose, sir, step number 5, town city in the Chennai or total marks. Which
Or
difference?
total marks.
Yeah.
Okay. So in that case, what you will get?
Or
Yeah.
total marks
Yeah.
greater than the x stored total marks.
No, if
Yeah,
you
we
put
can
or
get-
here, then in this case, this condition, if you consider, right? So you will, because we are interested in value of X, right? Not in town. So at the last, what I will get? The total maximum marks from all the cards, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Are you getting
And
my
the
point?
students
Because-
Yes,
from
sir, from the,
Chennai
all the
too.
cards.
Yeah, because you have just put or condition here, so it doesn't matter it is true or false, right?
Okay, sir.
And I am interested in only value of x, not town.
So here, sir, we can say the Chennai
So
can be
if
negligible here.
either statement is true, it will
Hmm.
like show the marks or the city.
Yes, suppose student is from Madurai and he got 299 marks. And in that case, the value of x will be 299 maximum marks, right?
Okay,
This is the
doesn't matter
maximum.
city town.
We are interested in the value of x, right?
Okay, sir. I am
Yeah.
understood.
Okay. So I hope this is clear.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
next
sir.
problem is
Hello.
problem number 2. Yes.
Sir, one small doubt in the first question.
Okay.
Sir,
Yes.
in the step 3, we have written if the pile 1 is empty, stop the iteration. Instead of that, can we write
Yes.
if the instead of that, can we write if the pile 1 is empty, then stop the iteration?
This is now pile 1 is empty, then stop the iteration. Same thing, na?
Yeah, you said same thing.
No, sir, can we write stop the iteration when the pile 1 is empty instead of that?
Yeah, sentence can be changed also.
Yes,
Both
yes.
are same,
Because
bro.
Yeah,
we are
both
just
are same.
discussing the procedure only, right? We are not writing pseudocode here, right?
It's
Yeah.
the same thing.
It's the same thing. A statement,
Yeah.
yeah, doesn't matter. Yeah. But it should be conveyed like what is we want to convey to him, right? Yeah. Okay. So next question is what will the value of A and B represent after execution of the following procedure on the scores data set? The same data set we are going to use, and here we need to find out what is A and what is B will represent. Right. Now here you can see arrange all the cards in a single pile 1. Okay, this is pile 1. Maintain two variables A and B and initialize them to 0. So A equals to 0 and B equals to 0 in this case. If pile 1 is empty, then stop the iteration. Read the top card in the pile 1. So read the top card in the pile 1. If A is less than chemistry, and then store the chemistry in A. If mathematics marks is less than B, then store the mathematics marks in B. Okay. So suppose this is my card number 0. So what is the condition? Okay. Now the chemistry marks is 70th and mathematics marks is 68, right? So chemistry is 78 and mathematics is 68. Now if 0 is less than 78, yes, this condition is true. Then I will store the chemistry in A. That is value of A in this case will become
Maximum
78.
98.
Sir, you use the wrong sign. 0 and 78. Less than. What?
What?
No, the
Sorry.
sign is
No,
everything
no, I
is
just
okay here.
underlined it. Okay, sorry. Yeah, if you got confused.
Not
So,
equal to, it's underline.
these are underlined. Okay. Yeah. So here
Yes,
you can see the value of A is 78 in this case, right?
78.
Now in the next step, in the step 6, what I am doing, mathematics marks 0 is less than 68. Sorry,
0.
68 is less than 0, right?
This
Now
is
this is
false.
not correct.
False.
So here the value of B will be 0 only. Now I am doing same thing again with the card number 1. So mathematics marks 62, chemistry 91. So M 62, chemistry 91 here. Now in this case the value of A is 78, right?
Yes.
Now 78 is less than 91. Yes. Then the value of A will be 91. In this case, what will happen?
Maximum
60.
chemistry marks.
Yeah.
A will be incremented,
97.
updated to 91.
Yeah. So
97 actually.
so in this case, 62 is less than 0. No, this is false condition. So we are not going to update this. So B equals to 0. So if I keep repeating this, so what I will get from step 5 and step 6, what A will represent?
So
A
A
will
will
represent
represent
maximum.
97.
Maximum.
A will.
Huh.
Maximum
A is
will
equal
be
to
94.
97. A is equal to 97 and B is equal to 0.
B will remain 0.
A represent the maximum marks of chemistry and
Chemistry.
B represent the
And B represent the
Zero.
And B will remain 0
zero.
here.
B
yeah,
will
0. We can say minimum marks, but it is 0 initialized to 0 only, right?
Yes.
So yeah. So what A and B will give us? Okay. So tell me which one is the correct option here?
Sir, lowest marks of
B.
this is not correct because it will give the maximum marks. So this
B
this one
option.
not correct.
Highest marks of chemistry,
B
lowest
Highest marks
option
of
is
chemistry and
right.
lowest marks of
B.
mathematics.
B.
Sir,
I think
Option
option
B or
E.
D?
Sir,
Option
I
B or
think
E?
option E is correct.
Why?
Yes, yes.
Sir, because it is not the lowest mathematics marks.
Very
Sir,
good.
Yeah.
Zero is not the
sir, in
lowest
the step
Sir,
C,
sir.
we are not getting anything. I mean,
Excuse
lower.
me, sir.
Yes.
B is equal to 0. Why, sir?
Because we have initialized the value of b equals to 0 initially, right? And then we are comparing with each and every marks for mathematics, right? So all the values in the mathematics column is greater than 0, right?
Okay.
So it is not going to update. So value of b will be 0 itself, right?
Or suppose chemistry mark lower than increments, step number 6.
Sorry, chemistry.
Chemistry mark 91, no?
Yes. Step
Maximum.
number 5. Yes, it is
No,
maximum.
97.
97.
So after going all the through cards, so you can see chemistry marks will be maximum.
97.
97. Yes.
Rahul,
Given is the
Rahul.
highest value.
Or mathematics mark
11.
0. Mathematics mark why 0, sir?
Not
Oh.
mathematics marks is not 0. The value of b is 0 in this case because all the value of mathematics field is greater than 0, right? So anyway, this condition is not getting true. Mathematics marks is
Yes, sir.
less than 0 is not possible, right?
Yes.
Negative marks is not possible here. Right?
Okay, sir. Okay, I am understood.
Yeah. So even if someone get a 0 marks, then still 0 is less than 0. Can we compare this? It is false, right?
No.
Yes,
Yes.
sir, it is false.
Yes, sir.
So in this case, that's why it is none of the above,
Yes.
right?
Here the
But we
code
can
A
say that na,
to
the
C.
lowest marks can be 0 of mathematics. Or
The
we have
lowest
to
marks-
consider.
No.
Data is given.
Because
Go through
that's
the
not the
data.
lowest marks, no?
No. See,
So,
what she is saying, suppose we have one more card where marks is 0 of say, particular
Yes, sir.
students, right?
yes, sir.
Then
Yes,
in
sir.
this case, this code will not work. Still, it will value of b will be 0. To find out that, we can initialize the value of b to -1, right? Then -1 is less than 0, right? Sorry, 0 is less than will be wait. Value of b is
-1 is less than 0.
yeah.
No, sir, I
The
understood
first
that
one also.
part. I'm saying that 0 is the lowest marks. Na? Like we can say that ki 0, if somebody got a 0, so we can say that he has got the lowest marks in the class. Or we have
Yes.
to consider from the scores data set that nobody has got 0 marks, so the option
No.
right is the none of the above.
Yes, because quotient is based on score data set, right? We already mentioned here, right? Yeah. And here, anyway, the marks cannot be negative, right?
So we have to consider the scores data set which is given.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
So in
sir.
this case, I will get b value of b will be 0, right? So in this case, answer will be none of the above, right? B will
Yes,
not
sir.
be the answer. Lowest marks, it will not get the lowest marks. So this is incorrect.
Sir, so what B express as per this option?
What?
It,
B?
If A is represent the maximum marks chemistry, then what B represent? If we
Well, in the option, there
write
should be directly be written that b is equal to 0, something like that.
B does not represent anything. B is just
Must
0.
be in
The
slice
value
to
of b is 0. That's it.
Yeah.
Because we have not updated or we have not counted the value of b here because this
marks
condition is
cannot
not
be a
true.
negative.
Yeah, marks cannot be negative, right? In order to become this condition true, it should be -1 greater than sorry, less than 0, right? This
Yes.
condition should be there, but marks cannot be negative, right?
Sir, if
Okay,
this
sir.
code is written to find the minimum mathematics marks, then the initialization of a variable b is wrong. It should be initialized to -1 or something bigger value.
No. If we want to
Even-
find out, can you tell
Also
me
need-
minimum or maximum?
Yeah.
For minimum, sir.
If you want to find out minimum mathematics mark, right?
Yes, sir.
Then what
Yeah,
should be the value of b? Tell me.
It's
100.
bigger value than the score data set, like 100.
Yes.
Bigger value
100
out of
and-
range.
100 and
Bigger
1.
value out of range.
So greater than 100, right? It can be any value.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Let us take example 101. Okay. So in this case, what will happen? Suppose the first card is, which one is first card? 68, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So 68 less than 101.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This
Possible, sir.
condition is true, right?
Yes,
Yes,
that's
sir.
Then
true.
I will stop the marks b equals to 68.
68.
Yes, sir.
Then again I will go to this particular card. So card number 1 is 62 here, right? Second
Yeah.
card. So 62
Sir,
is less
again
than
it will be
68.
true.
Yes.
Then it
And
will
the
be
value of
reflected
b
to
will be
62.
Sir, again it
Yes,
will
sir.
store
Yeah.
that one.
So in this
62.
way I will
Minimum.
get minimum
Yes.
mathematics marks.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Okay, so any doubt in this part? Like question number 2?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No.
Clear.
Great.
No, sir.
So this is the same thing. Value of A equals to 0, B equals to 0. When you read the card from pile 1, the chemistry mark is compared with A and mathematics mark is compared with B. If chemistry marks of card is greater than A, then value of A is updated to chemistry marks. So every time A is updated, the higher chemistry marks will be stored, right? If mathematics marks card of is less than B, then value of B is updated. But B is initialized to 0 here, and mathematics marks are always greater than equal to 0. That's why B remains the same. So correct answer will be none of the above, right? Yeah.
Yes.
So this problem 3. Okay. So following procedure finds the date of birth of the physics topper student from the scores data set, but the programmer might have made mistake in one of the one or more steps, right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So in this case, we need to find the date of birth, right?
Yes, sir.
So are we finding? Are we counting something, or are we dealing with any integer value here?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay. So which one?
The scores of
Physics
the
mark.
Scores of physics marks.
Yeah.
So physics.
Highest marks of the
Highest
student
marks of the
of
Highest
the
marks of
physics.
physics.
Sir, I guess here we
Then
are dealing
they
with
counted.
two types of data. I guess the date of birth and
Marks,
the
right?
Marks, yes, sir.
Physics marks here
And
in this
in
case.
the physics mark.
So if you see DOB and physics marks, right?
Yes,
So
Yes, sir.
so our interest in finding out the date of birth, because up till now in both the problems what we have discussed, we have find out the maximum or minimum marks, right?
yes, sir.
So where
Yes,
we
sir.
initialize the value of 0 or 100 or just numerical value, right? But in this case, if we want to find out the date of birth of the topper student, so physics topper student, yes,
Right now we have to find the topper student.
yeah. So what this
Date of
condition
birth.
is,
Topper
physics
student.
topper student, how we can like what condition you have to mention here? Physics topper student means
First we go through the
First, we
cards.
go to the marks.
Physics marks.
physics
First,
marks.
Physics first.
Physics marks
Find out
only.
the highest marks of
Highest
physics.
physics marks.
Yeah. So what
So
should
by
be the condition
initializing
for that?
by initializing
Maximum is equal
then
to
X
zero.
physics greater than X
Max.
physics marks greater than the initialized
Let's
mark.
initialize max is equal to 0.
Okay.
yes, sir, max equal to 0.
Yes, sir. Max equals to.
Okay. So same procedure. Arrange all
Then
the cards in
filter
a
it.
single pile. Yes, yes, we'll discuss. Yes. Called pile 1. Maintain a variable called max, right? And initialize it to 0,
Yes.
right? Maintain a variable DOB and initialize this to none, right?
Yes.
So up till now, we have initialized the value to integer value itself, A or B, right? In this case, we are
Yes, sir.
using a variable and initializing value to none, okay? Now pile 1 is empty, then stop the iteration, okay? Read the top card in the pile 1. So we are reading this particular card number 0. If physics mass is greater than maximum, so physics mass is 64. So 64 is greater than 0, right?
Yes.
Then
Yes.
store physics mass in max.
Max is
Okay?
equal to 60.
Max equals to 64, right?
Yes, sir.
And date of birth in DOB. And the value of DOB will be
So here is
November.
the
7
wrong
uh,
in DOB.
7 November.
So no mistake.
7 November,
mistake.
right? So if I
Yes, sir.
keep doing this again and again, so if this condition is satisfied, so this condition will give me
maximum mark.
Maximum marks of physics.
Marks for
Maximum marks of
physics.
physics.
maximum marks. That is basically topper, right?
Yeah.
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 Yes,
So
sir.
our condition is satisfied, this particular thing. So if this
Yes, sir.
condition is satisfied, then simply we are just returning the value of DOB, right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Of
sir.
that particular student. So this
Yeah.
code is correct, right? I don't think
Yes,
any
sir.
error is there, right?
Sir, no error.
Yes.
No
Sir,
error.
actually, I have doubts, sir, here.
Yes, error in. No
No
mistake.
mistake.
Okay. Yes,
No
tell me.
mistake.
Yes, sir. Here it is written in the in textual form. What if we have to find in the pseudocode for the date of birth?
All steps are correct. DOB is also initialized to none.
Yes, DOB is initialized to none, right? So if
Yes.
you just
But
want
shouldn't
to,
the none be inside the quote? I mean, it is a string, isn't it?
yes,
When
we have
we
initialized the node equals to none only, na? Then in this case, what we'll do? Physics marks greater than max. Okay, if this condition is true, this is if block. Then what we have to do? The value of max will become. What is the value of max? This one.
x dot
X dot
physics.
physics marks, right?
X dot physics
Yes.
mark.
And
So
DOB will
inside
be
of this, oh,
X dot
DOB.
DOB,
X
right?
dot
X dot
DOB.
DAB.
Oh,
And we are going to repeat this whole step again and again. We are going to iterate this unless this condition is satisfied, right?
yes.
Yes,
So
I
from
did
this
it,
condition,
sir.
we'll get the topper marks, right? Maximum marks in physics. And if this is true, then at the last we will get maximum marks equals to like physics maximum marks, and date of birth
And
will be of topper, right?
yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
two
Okay.
toppers have same marks, then what will we do?
Date of birth is same.
No.
No, it's not possible.
No, two
It's not
students
possible,
can
na?
be different now.
No. See, if two
We
toppers
can
having
assume
same
the
marks,
date of birth
Yes.
no.
both the toppers.
But we are not like.
If both of them,
They're not taking that case.
No. I will
We
consider
have to
that case
create a list.
also. First thing is that okay. So
So
if
we are
two
not keeping the equal to, no, like
there is a and
greater, yeah,
character in between.
it's greater than. So
Hmm.
the marks should be greater, not equal to. So if
Yes.
even though two toppers have got the same marks, it will not make any change. The first we have what we got the DOB of the first topper will be the
Yes.
correct one. Am I
Yeah.
right, sir?
Only the first topper DOB
Yes, sir,
will be
the
considered,
first one.
right?
But if
According
there
to
is
this
second one, then it
Is
will
it?
not be
I mean,
added.
is it
Sir?
given in the question, sir? Means they have
Voice.
given that physics topper mark. They both are physics topper if we are taking.
Yeah, but here you can see
According
this
to this procedure, sir.
condition. Yeah.
Sir, why we take only first topper date of birth?
No, this is our required condition. This is our
Yeah.
code. Date of birth of the physics topper student, right? So we have to find out
Yes,
we
sir.
satisfy this particular condition, right? This is our question.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
So in
Yes.
step 7, if it will have been like a repeat from the step like second, will it make any change?
Step 7, repeat from pile 2 only. Now we are doing.
No,
going
and
to
repeat
step
from
2
step.
only.
Okay, sorry, sir. I thought that
Sorry.
sport. Yeah, it's yeah. Okay.
Pile
Sir,
2 and repeat.
Sir, in step 6, there is written the physics marks greater than the max. Suppose we
have to-
take an example, we take a card and get a mark 62. Then how we decide which one is max?
Sir, if there is a condition between the date of birth between 1 Jan to 30,
Sorry.
30
First 5
April,
months of the year.
Take
greater
this
than-
one by one. Yes, Vishnu, right?
if there condition between the we can take the student whose date of birth between greater than equal to 30 Jan 31st Jan.
Okay, so that we have to apply one more condition here in that case. So we have to filter it out, right? So that's a different thing. But this code you understand, right? This part.
Yes, sir, yes.
Yes, sir, understood.
Yeah. Like someone is having any doubt. Yes, Divanshu.
No, sir. Let's move on.
Divanshu Bhatnagar. Any doubt? Abhishek Kumar, Pradeep. Any doubt?
Sir, in step 6, sir, my doubt in step 6, how we decide which one is max? Suppose we take a card and get a mark 62. And how to decide which one is max to compare with that 62?
Yes. See. So first card we are initializing max to 0, right?
Yes.
Right. Then we are right now the value of max is 0. If we read the first card, the value of which one? Maths or physics? Yeah, physics is 64, right? Then 64 is greater than 0. This condition is true. When this condition is true, then I will store the value of max to 64, right? Then we are taking this particular card, card number 2 in this case. So value is 45. Then we are not comparing with 0, right? We are comparing with the 64 now.
Okay, sir.
Every iteration, if we are updating the value of max, we'll compare with the updated value of max, not with 0. Okay.
Sir, in step 7, instead of like repeating it from step 4, like if we will repeat it from step 2nd, then the step 7 will be wrong now.
Move the current card to another pile called 2, and repeat the
From step
from step
2nd.
4. From
Step
step 4.
2nd now. So let's say step 2nd, then it will have been wrong now.
Yes, because in this way you will not get any meaningful data, right? Because if you initializing again max to 0, then anyway like we will not get any meaningful data, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. We will be getting just the marks of the particular person or student.
And again we are going to initializing to 0, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
It is not meaningful.
There will be no data, no? It will be the same one only.
So the correct answer will be no mistake, right?
No mistake.
Yes,
No
sir.
mistake.
Yes, and no mistake.
So no mistake. Okay. So this is the solution. If the given question that processor finds the data of the topper, max 0, DOP none. When you read the card, max compare. Okay. And
Yes.
so in this case, suppose instead of max, I want lowest student. Yes.
What, sir?
So is these slides are present on the portal? Or
Yes,
dashboard?
available on portal. You can check inside week 2. Not week 2, supplementary content folder.
Supplementary content.
Solve it in step.
Okay. But we are not focusing on the solution part. We are going how this code is working, right?
Yes,
So if you go through that, you only get the solution, but this is more important, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So yes, this is the this thing you can just read it out. Now the pseudo code is executed using words data set. So we have word data set here. This one is words, right? Okay, this is the word data set. Okay, what will be the value of A and B represent at the end of execution? So this is the code. So first, a value of A and B is initialized to 0. While the pile 1 has more card, read the top card X in the pile 1. Now we are reading this particular card, the serial number 0. Now if X dot part of speech, okay?
Now
X dot part of speech equals to, here in this case it is pronoun, right? But it is equals to noun?
Yes, sir.
Now.
No, it is pronoun, right? For this
Yes,
code.
sir.
Yes,
sir. Word data set
This
it is
condition is
pronoun.
false, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Then if this condition is false, then it will not
Then
execute
B
this particular block, right?
Yes, sir.
We'll directly move it to pile number 2.
File number 2. Yeah.
We'll directly take this card, okay, pronoun, just move to pile number 2. Take this card, verb, just move it to pile number 2, right? We are not doing anything on this 2 card because the first condition is not getting satisfied, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is what if block will do. Like unless this particular condition is satisfied, we are not going to perform this particular operation, right?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Now in the case of serial number 2, card number 3, the part of speech equals to noun, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now my this condition is true now in this case.
Yes, sir.
If my this condition is true, now what is the if X dot later count? So what is later
It's
count
greater
here?
than 6.
6,
7.
right?
False.
So 6 is greater than 6.
False.
No.
No,
False.
sir.
False
False.
condition.
No, sir. False.
Okay.
We will go to the else.
B. No, yeah, B is
B
equal
equal
to
to
B.
B.
Else B
Get
equals
the
to
count of
Yes, sir.
We will
One.
will be incremented.
B is equal to 2 now, sir.
Yes,
B
I
is
will-
equal to
I will
1.
come-
Yeah,
B is
B
1.
is 1, no?
Yes.
It is
One.
not
I will come to that. Suppose if this condition is true inside the if block, then we'll execute this particular thing, right?
Yes, sir.
If this is not true, if this is false, then we'll move on to else block, right? Then we'll execute what is the present in else block, right? So same thing is happening here.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So first thing is that it should be noun. So yes, our card is noun. And letter count is greater than 6. No. Then
No.
we will not increment anything. We'll not do anything. Okay, we'll not go here. Else we'll execute the else block because this condition is false. Then the value of B will be 0 plus 1, that is 1. Right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now same,
Yes, sir.
we are going to iterate over this particular data set. Now my next serial number is 3. In this case, pronoun is noun,
Yes,
right?
sir.
So this condition is true. But in this case, the letter count is 7, right?
This condition
So
also
7
true.
is greater than 6. This condition is true. The value of A will be 1 in this
1.
case.
1.
Implemented by 1.
Yeah. So if I keep doing like this, what I will get at the end of execution? Yes, tell me.
Sir, at the end we
A
will get
will
Number of words.
a number of nouns for the A value, the number of the nouns which have the letter count greater than 6, and the B value, the number of the nouns which have the letter count less than 6.
less
Yeah.
than 6. Yeah.
So A and B is both inside this particular if block, right? And
Yes.
this is my
Yes, sir.
condition. So both A and B should be belongs to noun only. This is for sure.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes.
So A and B belongs to both noun. But what is A? So A will give me the
Noun greater than
Greater than
yeah,
6.
the noun
Letter
which
count
having the
greater
letter
than
count greater than
Number
6.
of
Letter
noun
count greater than 6.
letter count
And B
greater
is
than
less than 6.
And B will give me number of cards having the noun having letter count less than 6, right?
Less than.
less than
Less than or equal to.
not
Less than or
Less than.
equal to, right? Great.
less
So
than equal
in
to.
this case, yeah,
So
because this condition will become forms false x 6, right? Letter count 6, so less than or equal to. Yes, very good
Yeah.
point. Yeah.
sir, could you please explain once just the brackets open and when it closes, like for which part of it? Please,
Okay.
sir, can you?
Yes. So this is if block, right? If
Yes,
block
sir.
when this if block will execute from this to this, only when this particular condition is true, then only we are going to perform this particular operation, right? If this condition is not true, say for example it is pronoun, then we are not going to do anything with this particular thing operation, right? We'll directly move that card to pile 2. But if this condition is true, then only we are going to execute this particular block. Okay. Now in the card number 2, it is noun, so first condition is true, but letter count is 6. Okay. Now we are executing if else block. So what if else block will do? Suppose this first it will check for if condition. If this condition is true, no, because 6 is not greater than 6. If this condition is not true, then it will go to else block, right? Then it will execute this particular operations. So b equals to 1. But if this condition is true, then it will only execute this particular thing. It will not go to else block, right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Third, so the first bracket, the first curly bracket, will be the last bracket at the end to close that loop.
No.
No.
Like in
This one, right?
The last curly bracket will be the while one.
This one, no,
While.
this is for while loop.
Yes,
Here
yes.
also we have
Yeah,
one
it's
more
for
loop,
the while
right?
loop.
This is for
And
while
the-
loop.
At the end of the pile.
Acha,
option one.
yeah.
It
Yes.
will be for the pile one.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Suppose, sir, part of a speech known Swaminath and letter count 9 greater than 6.
Okay.
A and B both increment, no?
No. Why?
No,
Letter
no.
count is
How?
greater than 6, right?
So
Then
A will
only
be
A will
incremented.
execute. Only if block will execute.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
how if
Else block
will
not
work?
else block not increment.
No. See,
No.
this is if, this is else. So suppose this condition is true, then we are going to perform this particular operation. And if this condition is false, then we are going to perform the else block operation. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Yeah. If this condition is false, then we are going to perform else block operation. If it is
Okay.
true, then we are not going to else block. Okay.
Okay,
Sir,
sir.
it is nested loop.
yes sir.
Yeah. This you can say from this to this nested loop. Yeah. Okay. Any doubt up till now? Value of A and
No,
B
sir.
will
Next
be.
question.
No,
Yeah. So what is the value of A
Sir,
here?
explain once again.
Sir, B option.
Total number of
Total number of
nouns
words.
having letter count greater than
Sir,
6.
please explain once again last problem.
Sir, answer will be A. Total
A,
option
sir.
A on
Yes.
noun.
Option
A,
A.
sir. Yes.
Yes.
Noun should also be
Option A
there.
is the correct answer.
Option is correct.
Sir, option A.
B option.
Tell me.
Option A is correct. Sir.
Option A, sir.
Sir, B.
Yeah.
Option A, sir.
Yes, option is right, but someone has one doubt in this particular pseudocode.
Sir, total number.
Any doubt in this part? Anyone?
No sir. No.
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Yes, Kirti,
sir.
tell me.
Sir, I am confused for loop if and else.
Okay. No. See. How if else blocks will work, right?
Yes, sir. Kindly
Sir, it is
explain.
simply yes or no condition.
This is condition, okay?
Yes,
Then
sir.
we'll going to do something like this. Else will perform this condition. Okay, this thing. So if this condition is true, then only we'll do this particular process or operation. Otherwise, if this condition is false, then only we are going to else block. We'll do this particular operation. The same thing we are doing. If this condition is true, sorry, not this one. If this condition is true, then only we are going to increment the value of A. Otherwise, if this condition is false, we are going to increment the value of B, right? It's else block.
Yes,
So we have to check this condition only of if block, right? Based on that, else block will execute. Okay. So yes,
Yes.
you can. We'll have one more question like this. Also, we'll discuss. The value of A will be the maximum total number of nows having count greater than 6, right? Option A is correct.
Yes.
Sir, B. No, it's A. How
sir,
can
the
B
Total
is
number of
possible?
words having letter count greater than 6.
Sir, it should be
Sir,
noun
it is
there.
always the first condition is
It's
not
wrong, sir.
satisfying.
Option A
Yes.
should be true.
Sir, option A is correct. It counts
Yes.
Yes,
on
sir, option A
having
should be
letter
correct.
count
It is always
greater
a
than 6.
Yes. Okay. So what is the value of B represent at the end of
Less
execution?
than 6. Total
Less
number of
than
Less
nouns.
than or equal to
less
6.
than or equals to 6.
Okay.
Less than or equal to 6.
But here we want
Yeah.
Number
it is
of
10, but
nouns
yeah,
which
number
are
of
less than or
Yes.
equal to
We have
6.
to go through all the.
yeah. So we have to just count it value, right? Count the value less than 6. You
Yes.
can do 2, 3, 1, 2. Then
Yeah,
this
sir,
one,
we
right? So
can
it will
do.
be 10. Yes. So this is the explanation. You can just go through it. Same thing whatever I have explained just right now. Okay. So we'll move to this next problem. Okay, the following procedure finds the highest marks in mathematics scored by a male student and a female student from the scores data set. Okay, so read it carefully. Highest marks in mathematics scored by a male student and a female student from the scores data set. Okay, but the programmer may have made the mistakes in. Okay, so we have to identify the mistakes in the code.
Yes.
So this is the code, right? And words data set, sorry, scores data set we are using.
Teacher one.
Okay, so arrange the all cards in a pile. Okay, maintain two variable, that is m max equals to 0 and f max equals to 0, right?
Yes, sir.
If pile 1 is empty, then stop the iteration, read the card. So we are reading the card. If gender is m, and m max is greater than mathematics marks, then store the mathematics marks in m max.
Yes.
This is wrong now.
It should be less than.
Less than.
It should be less than. Sign it wrong.
Yeah, the sign are
So
interchanging.
what is the condition? Highest marks in mathematics
Highest marks.
code, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, if this is 0 and greater than the first card is 68, right? No.
68.
Yeah, 68. Is this true?
No, sir.
No, sir. It's
And
false.
this
No.
condition
No,
will
sir.
not become true anyway because no one will get the less than 0 marks, right?
Yes, sir.
Negative marks.
It's,
So it's a
This is
multiple
wrong.
statement.
5 and
Five
6.
fifth
and
and
step
sixth is
5
there.
and 6.
5 and
Yes,
6 both wrong.
So correct should be m max less than
Less than.
mathematics.
Less
Less
than.
than mathematics
Here,
marks.
If
should
5
be
and
right?
Step 6 also.
Yes,
It's
sir.
also correct.
Yes.
Wrong.
Second also.
stick
Okay.
between
Also
step 5 and 6.
5 and
also.
6.
Second also.
Step
Steps
5
2
and
is
step
correct.
6.
Steps 2.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
Step is
yeah,
correct.
it
Yes,
is
sir.
true.
Yes,
Step
sir.
2 is correct.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, this is the correct code, right? So this is the wrong. Any doubt in this part? Anyone?
No, sir, no doubt.
No,
Okay, great.
It's so simple.
So you can just go through it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So what variable we will represent after execution of the following procedure on paragraph data set. So we need to find out variable v. Okay. This is a very good question. Okay. Now tell me, arrange all cards in a single file called file 1. Maintain two variables a and b and initialize them to 0, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, file 1 is empty and stop the iteration. Read the top. So we are reading one card from a file. If letter count is greater than A, right? So first card is this. Sorry, which data set?
Paragraph.
Words data set.
Word.
Paragraph words.
Paragraph. Paragraph word.
Paragraph word, na? Okay. Now first card is letter count is 2, right? If 2
Yeah.
is greater than 0,
Yes, sir.
Yes.
condition.
Yes, sir.
Please mute.
Yes, sir.
B is equal to 2.
Yeah, okay. Then store A in B. Then
B equal to
store A in B. What does this mean? B equals to
Equal
A.
to A.
Letter count of A stored in B.
And then letter count in A is basically what?
2.
Tell me.
2.
Yes. So
2.
X dot letter count, right?
X dot letter count.
Now in the step 6, what we are doing? If letter count is less than A, right? Now what is the value of A here?
2.
0.
2.
0,
At
0.
initial it's 0.
0. 0.
0 or 2?
Two.
At initial
Initial
it's 0.
Zero.
After step 5
Yes,
it's
sir.
2.
Because we
It should be
initialize the
0.
value of A to 0. After step
Yeah.
5, we are incrementing the value, not incrementing, letter count in A.
Updating.
So A value of A is 2 in this case, right? After the first
Yeah.
card.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Then
We
again
are
if you
updating the
update
value.
here, right?
Yeah.
Now in this case the value of A is 2. Now this 2 is greater than 2, false, right? And letter
Yes,
count
false.
anyway this
False.
condition is false, then store the letter count in B. So here B equals to 0 only, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now take next card. Letter count is 3. Okay.
3.
So
Yes,
if
sir.
3 is greater than 2,
Yes.
yes.
Yes,
And
sir.
now in this case, what will the value of B? Previously,
3,
A,
2.
3.
1.
3.
3,
B will
sir.
be 2. B will be 2, na, sir.
A is equal to 3 and
No.
B is equal to 1.
so initially we are storing the value of B in
B
A.
will
So
be
initially it
3.
was 0. So value of B is 0. Now in
Yes,
this
sir.
case, the value of B will be A. So what is A here? 2.
3.
Because we have not updated it, right? It is still
Yes,
2
sir.
in this case. So it will be 2, right?
Yes.
And here the value of A will be 3,
Yes, sir.
right? Now 3. Now letter count is 3, right? So 3
Yes.
is greater
Yes, sir.
than 3. No, this
No.
condition is not true because AND operator is there, and anyway letter count 3 is greater than this 2. This condition is true, but
Yes, sir.
Yes.
AND operator is there, right? So this is
Yes,
false,
sir.
right? Whole condition. So
It's
do
false.
we need to increment the value of B?
No.
No, sir.
No.
So what is
No,
the
sir,
value
no,
of B
sir.
here?
2.
So what?
0.
Why 0?
2. 2, 2, 2.
2,
It's
sir.
not 0.
We
We
will not
assigned it
increment
earlier 2.
2, sir.
Yeah,
anything.
earlier 2. It's 2.
Yes.
It's 2.
Now what is the value? 6 here, right?
6. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Now 6 is greater than, now what is the value of A? 3, right?
3.
Yes, sir.
Now 6 is greater than 3?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes. Then store in A, B. So what is the value of B in this case?
6.
6.
Why 6?
B
Value
will
of
be
B.
3,
3.
na?
B
Uh,
will
3.
be 3.
3.
And
A
A
will
will
be
be
3.
6, sir.
And A will be
Yes, sir.
6, right?
A will be
Yes,
6 and
yes,
B will be
sir.
3.
Yes, sir. 3.
Okay. Now in this way, 6, sorry, 6, na? Yes, 6 is less than, not 6. 6 is less than 6?
False.
No, sir.
False. So anyway, this condition is false. So
False,
value
sir.
of B will be 3, right?
Yes, sir.
Right,
Sir,
sir.
suppose and or operator.
No, I will come to that OR operator afterwards, but let me discuss this thing, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, so value of B is 3, right?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we have discussed 2, 3, 6, first 3 card, right? Now what
Yes,
I am
sir.
saying, we have one card having letter count of 4. Wait, letter count of
6.
no, wait. If I take letter count of 2, the value of the current value of A and B is what? Current value, tell me. Current value
Current
is
value
A
of
6,
A is 3. A is
Value
6
of
and B is 3.
6 and
A
B.
is 3. Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now we have one more card. Suppose any card having the letter count
4.
equals to 4. Okay. Now compare with it. Okay, I will just remove this part. Okay. Now in this case, what happened? Letter count is 4, right?
Yes.
It is
Yes,
greater
sir.
than 6.
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No,
घूमो बेटा
right?
तुम आओ कुछ नहीं होगा.
Okay. Then store A in B. Then what will the value of B in this case?
6. No change. It will be
No
3
change.
only.
It will be
na?
just 3 only.
Why?
Condition is wrong.
So because condition is not valid, like
Condition
This
is not
condition
satisfying
is
now.
false, right?
Less than 6.
Yeah, it's not satisfying.
This condition is false, so we are not going to do anything here, right?
Yes, sir.
We'll directly move to step 6.
Yes, sir.
Now, letter count 4 is greater than 6,
No, sir.
and letter count 4 is greater than
3.
B. What is the value of B?
3.
3.
Is this
Yes,
condition
Yes,
true?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It is true.
Right? Is this true? Right? This is true.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Then in this case, what is the value of B?
4.
4.
4.
The value of B will be
4.
4. Right? So we have 2, 3, 6, 4. So we have 2, 3, 6, 4. Right? This is the letter count number. Right? So what is the
Yes, sir.
value of A here? 6. What is the value of B here?
4.
4.
So what we can say from this particular 4 data? B will give me the maximum value.
A.
A will
A.
Sorry, A will give me
will-
the maximum value, right?
Yes.
B will give second maximum.
B
Second
will
maximum
give me
value.
second maximum value.
Yeah.
Yes, this is correct. If it is 5, suppose this is 5 instead of greater
Then
count
B
it
is
is
equal
5.
to B is equal to 5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but you can check
A is
also, na, here.
A cannot be changed. A is 6.
Yeah, because you have to check. So 5 is greater
5
than
cannot be
6,
greater than
so
6.
false. So this is not.
False.
We are not doing anything here.
Yes.
Now
B equals
letter count is 5 is less than 6. Yes, and 6 is 5 is greater than 4. Yes, then we'll update the value of B to 5.
5.
Right.
5. Yeah.
First
So
step.
Yes, sir.
anyway, B will give us the second largest value, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So if you keep doing this, you will get the value of A will be the maximum letter count, and value of B will be the
Second
maximum.
largest.
Yes. Any doubt up till now? This part?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No.
I have just considered 4 cards here. You can just go through it, so you can find it out, right? So anyway, if you take any value, it will update accordingly only, right? It may be 11, it may be 12, it can be 1, it can be anything, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We
Sir, where
So
can we
maybe 10.
find common data sheet?
this is inside the, like, you can just go to a portal on the left hand side. You can find out in the introduction course, a common data set folder is there, right? So just you can check
In
it.
in introduction section.
Like first section is there, na? Yes, course introduction section.
introduction.
Yes,
Yeah.
common data set is there, so you can just go through it.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Any doubt in this part?
So
No, sir.
you can,
No,
can you
sir.
also explain OR operator added
Yes.
between them?
So B will give us the lowest count, right?
Yes.
So we represent the second largest.
Second largest.
Second largest.
This is what we have discussed, right? So yeah. Okay.
Sir?
Now, yes.
So it
Actually, I'm
is
having
all
doubt in like AQ 2.9 question 2.
Yes, yes. First we are discussing this question, then we'll take that question. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah. Yes, Saurav, right? So you want to change it to OR here, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now tell me what will happen.
Sir, I have a doubt. Can I ask?
Yeah, is this regarding this particular code? Your doubt is regarding this particular code?
Sir,
Question?
practice number. Practice
first,
number.
first we are
Question
discussing
number
this. First we are discussing this particular question. Then after, at the end, we'll discuss your doubt. Okay. Yeah, this is solve with us instructor. Sorry. So we'll discuss this question, and after this we'll just take your doubt. Or anyway, we have daily 3 to 5 sessions. You can ask your doubt there also regarding activity and practice. But I will take at the end. Don't worry. Okay. So Saurav, you said we
Sir?
can convert it to 0, right? Sorry,
Yes.
OR.
OR operator.
Now tell me what
Doesn't
will
matter.
happen.
OR operator. This condition doesn't matter, no?
Why?
Letter
No,
count less than A.
in this case, it will matter. If you are
Matter.
changing AND to OR.
Okay.
No. See, you just take this particular, like 2, 3, 6, right?
Yes.
So initially value of A was we are storing A to 2 and B to 0, right?
Yes.
Now letter count is 3. So 3 is less than 2, or 3 is greater than 2, 0, right? Value of B is 0.
second one is correct. Yes.
Then this condition will become true because we have OR condition here. If this
Yes,
is
sir.
AND, then in
If
that case it
anyone
will become
then-
false, right?
Okay, sir.
Yeah,
Then B
in
is
this
equal
case,
to 3.
in this case, the value of B will be 3,
3.
right? So we'll get a different different answer, right? May not be a meaningful, like we can give reasoning from that, but it will be different answer, right?
Okay.
You can
Or
just write
operator
down.
means one condition true, then condition true. True,
Yes.
false, true.
So true or true is basically true. True and true is
In and
basically true.
false, false, then
True
false.
and false is false.
False.
False and true is also false,
Yes,
right?
false. Yes, sir.
Okay, as per the truth table.
Yeah, truth table. Yeah, correct.
Okay, sir.
So true is basically our condition, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. So any doubt in this particular question?
No, sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
So we'll move on to a next question. That is problem number 3. So the simple question. So what is the value of n after execution of the following pseudocodes? Just tell me.
4. So 4.
4.
4 or 5?
5, 5.
4.
5, 5, 5, 4.
5, sir.
5, sir.
5, sir. 5.
5, sir.
So initially the value of 0
Yes,
is, sorry, value of n is 0. So 0 is less than 5. The value of n will be 1.
1.
Right? Now n is less than 5. Yes, the value of
Yes,
n
sir.
will be 2. Now 2 is less than 5.
Yes.
The value of will be 3. Now 3 is less than 5. Yes, the value of n will be 4. Now 4 is less than 5. The value of n will be 5.
Five.
Now 5 is less than 5.
No, sir.
No, sir.
We exit the while loop and this answer will be 5. Right?
5.
Yes, yes.
Any doubt in this question?
No, sir.
In case of odd condition, if one condition is true and the other is condition is false, then it will be true na output.
Yes, it's true only. We have not
Yes.
mentioned it here. True or, yes, one more thing is true or false is basically false. Sorry, true, right?
Sir,
Yes.
sir, this sheet where we found in my
In the portal, you can just go through the supplementary content section, okay, left hand side.
sir, I have checked but not found in my supplementary section.
Oh, so can anyone confirm it is there?
Do
Yeah, it is
check
there,
page
sir.
2 supplementary section, not
Yeah,
page
sir,
one.
this is available.
Yeah.
Yes, supplementary content, solve with instructor slides are there, so just go through it, okay?
Yes,
Sir, I have not found.
Okay, maybe after
At the
session,
end
I
of
will-
week 3, you found the supplementary content section.
just click on supplementary content.
Someone is asking to he got the supplementary content.
Sorry.
Sir, I have not found this supplementary practice supplementary section of week 2. Which
No,
I
not
I
week 2. Supplementary content, different folder is there on the left hand side. You can see different section is there, different unit, right?
At the last.
supplementary
After
content.
Yeah.
In
That
the
one.
last, I have checked lecture PPT slide and other one lecture transcript and the third one is solved with instructor.
Yes. Solve with instructors only.
Solve with instructor. Yes.
Solve with instructor.
Okay. So this is problem number 3, right? We have done this. So you can see. Now this problem number 4. Simple problem, but yeah. So value of A after execution of the following pseudocode. Now
Fourth,
tell
sir.
me what is the value.
So A is equal to 5.
Fourth answer, sir.
Sir, 1.
A
A
is
equals
the
to
right
1,
answer.
N is equal to 5.
Okay.
A is equal to
Let's go
5.
one by one. So initially the value of n is 0. So 0 is less than 5.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So we'll check this particular condition. 0 is greater than 3.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Then we are not going to execute any this block. So directly the value of n will be
4.
So A will be 0.
N will be 1. A will be
n
0.
will be 1.
A will be 1. A will be
Yes, sir. N will be 1.
N
One.
will
N
be
will be
not
one.
Now
be
the
implemented.
value of n is less than 5.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
correct. But n is not, 1 is not greater than 3. So it will not
No,
execute.
Yes,
Again,
sir.
the
N will
value of
be
n
2.
will be 2. Now
Hmm.
2 is less than 5. Yes, 2 is greater than 3. No, the value of
No.
n will be 3. 3 is less than 5. Yes, 3 is greater than 3. No, the value of
No.
n will be 4. 4 is less than 5. Yes.
Yes.
4 is
Yes.
greater than 3.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes.
Now we'll execute this particular block. Now the value of
Yeah.
a will be 0
A
plus
will
1,
be
that is
0.
1.
1.
1.
1.
But now the value of n will be 5.
5.
5 is less than 5? No. Right? This is false. So we'll exit the while loop. That's it. The value of A will be 1.
Yes, sir.
Any doubt? Anyone in this question?
Then kindly explain once again.
No, sir.
Okay.
So, sir, what count of n?
One second.
Okay.
Sir, move forward, sir.
Just a second. Yeah.
Sorry. Sir, value of A will be 2 or 1?
1. Because see, to update the value of A, this condition should be satisfied, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, when this condition will be satisfied, when n is greater than 3, that is basically 4 in this case, right? Now, if n value of n is 0, so 0 is less than 5, yes, true, then we'll execute the if block, but here condition is 0 is less than 3, no, this is false, so we'll not execute this particular block, we'll directly execute this one, that is n equals to n plus 1, so value of n is 1 here. Now again n is, now the value of n is 1, so n is less than 5, yes, n is greater than 3, no, will not execute this particular block, the value of n will be 2. So if you keep doing this, it will not execute unless the value of n is 4. The moment the value of n will become 4, then only this a if block will execute. That is, value of a will become 0 plus 1, that is 1. And now the value of n will be 5. So this condition will become false then if n equals to 5, right? Then we'll execute the while loop. That's it. The value of a is 1 only, right? Any doubt?
Okay, sir. No, sir.
Okay, great.
No, sir.
Yes, so you can just, like those who have doubt, you can just go through the slides. So we have mentioned it here. Okay, this is problem number 5. So value of A, B, C after execution of the following pseudocode. Right, same code is there, but different, like some more conditions are added, and else block is also added here. So value of A equals to 0, B equals to 0, C equals to 0, and N equals to 0. So 0 is less than 5. Yes. 0 is less than 3.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now this is nested if block, right? So you can see if and this if else. Now this is a if else, right? Not this if else, right?
Yes,
you can see the indentation.
Yes, sir.
This is if else block, not this if else block. This is only if block, right? Now value of n is 0. So 0 is less than 3, true. Then we'll execute this particular block. The value of A will be 1. 0 plus 1, that is 1. Now if n equals to 2, the value of n is 2.
No, sir.
We will not
No,
execute
sir.
this particular thing, right? Now, do we need to execute this else block here?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Because this condition is true, right?
Yes, sir.
Unless this condition is false, we are not going to execute this else block, right?
Yes, sir.
Now in this
Yes.
case, the value of n will update because we have closed the while loop, and the value of n will be 1.
1.
Again, we are doing the iteration, so that is n is less than 5. Yes. N is less than 3. Yes. The value of A will be updated 1 plus 1, that will be 2 here,
2.
right? Now n is equals to 2. No.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. So will not execute this. Also, this is true. So else block will not execute. The value of n will be true. Now 2 is greater than 5. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
2 is less than 3 also.
Sir, can
so
you explain again?
sorry.
Can you explain again?
Sir, could you please explain where the loop starts and ends with the help of curly brackets? It's little confusing, sir.
Okay. See, here we have while loop, we have if else block, and we have only if loop, right? So there are 3 things. While loop is there, so while loop is starting from this particular thing. Okay, so if this condition is true, then only you can see from this curly braces to this curly braces will perform the operation, right? If this is true, then inside operation will do. Now this if block is true, right? That is if else block. Now if n is less than 3, then we'll perform this particular operation from this to this. Otherwise, if this condition is false, we'll directly move on to else statement, right?
Yes, sir.
If this is false, then else you do this, right? So this is basically if else. But if this is true and the value of A is 1, then anyway we are going to execute this particular block only when this if condition is true, right? And here you can say unless this condition is true, we are not going to perform this particular operation, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So the first curly bracket will be the last bracket to close the loop, no?
Yeah.
Yes. So for while loop, it will be
Yes.
like this. So you can check
Yes,
the
sir.
indentation here. So if block will start here, right? So it will close here, right? In the line.
Yes, sir.
Wait. Yes. This if block. Okay. So I hope you understand that is how this loop works.
Yes.
Now, okay.
Sir, in this
So,
case, in this
huh?
problem, we just start while n less than 5, starting n equal to 0, 0 less than 5. Then we go if block, and 0 less than 3. Then we enter a equal to a plus 1,
Right.
right? Uh, then we go if n equal to 2, but this condition is not satisfied. Then we out and reach else condition.
No. We are not going to else condition, right? When this is if else condition. Unless this condition is false, we cannot execute this else block. Okay. This is if
Okay, sir.
else condition. This is condition, right? We have
But,
started this
sir,
course, and this is else block, right?
yes, sir.
So unless this condition is false, right, we will not execute else block. If this condition is false, then only we are going to execute the else block, right?
So
So
in this case, we go to n less than 3. This condition is satisfied. Then a equal to a plus 1. A store value 1, and then we go directly where I am
Else
confused
block.
at that point.
no,
N
else
equal
block
to
we
n
don't
plus
have.
1.
Sir, I have a doubt here. When will be the n equals to n plus 1 is executing?
After this if block will over, right? This if block starting from this. So after this if else block, right?
Okay, so it will be for the n less than 5
We are
condition.
not able to see the cursor, like we are not.
Yes, sir.
The pointer, we are only able to see the circles and the which you draw by blue pen.
So my this cursor is not visible.
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
No cursor is visible.
Visible or not?
That's
Now
no,
it's
sir.
visible. It's visible. It's
Okay.
visible.
Now it's visible.
So this is while loop. We are starting while loop from here. This is the curly braces. So we're starting while loop here, and we are closing while loop here, right? Here you can see the indentation, right?
Yeah.
Now
Yes,
this
sir.
if block. So we are starting if block here. This condition is true. Then only we are executing this particular operation. Otherwise, else will move to. Otherwise, we'll move on to this particular else block. Then we'll move this particular condition, right? Now this if block will starting from here and it is closing here. Else block is starting here and closing here, right?
Sir, I have a doubt.
Sir,
Cursor is not
from
shown.
where to
When
where?
n
Sir,
n
Sir,
double
from where
equal
to
to
where?
2 will we
It's not
execute?
showing.
sir, your cursor is not showing, and
Yes,
I am confusing at the
Yes,
point
sir,
of
same.
Yes,
one
sir.
is
Actually, we are.
condition satisfy, others one in not satisfy. Then where we
Sir,
go?
sir, actually,
Okay.
the cursor is not moving, and we get confused in the which if. Like, yeah.
So previously
In which
cursor was
brackets?
moving. Now it is
No,
not
sir, it
moving,
was not. So it is not moving at all from previous to now.
right? Like from starting.
Yeah, sir.
Yes, sir.
How? But I can see the cursor, right? I am moving. You can see.
No, sir, not right now.
No,
Oh.
sir.
If I am writing now, only this
Only
is
line is
Right.
visible which
Only
you
line,
can
sir.
draw, but the cursor is not visible.
sure my screen.
Sir, yesterday also maths classes was happening.
Okay, now
Yours.
I don't know.
No, sir.
No, sir, visible, sir, because of
But it's not
visible, sir.
showing on the slideshow.
No, it's not
Yes, sir.
visible.
I can
Not
see.
visible.
Why are you? I
No,
don't
sir, your
know.
cursor is visible.
Your internet problem, sir, का internet
No
सही है.
problem is there. Why are you
no visible, sir.
Visible,
Okay,
sir.
fine.
No, sir.
Actually, cursor
Sir, this writing is
Dude,
is there
If I
on
can
the
have here, I
upper
can
right
there is no
side.
internet
Upper
problem.
right side near other favorite.
Okay. Don't worry. I will just write it down instead of moving the cursor. Okay, it will be
Yes,
better
sir.
to understand.
Yes,
How
sir.
can internet problems
better.
Yes.
contribute to the moving of the cursor?
Okay, fine. So I will just writing it down. So you can see here, right? I am writing here near A, right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
yes, sir. I am red pen.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes.
It is
So
visible, sir.
A is equals to 0, B is equals to 0, C is equals to 0, right? So we have
Yeah.
initialized all the variable to 0. Now, how this while loop will execute when this particular condition is true? Now, 0 is less than 5, right?
Yes.
If 0 is less than 5, then only we are going to execute this particular block. Okay, this one. Only when this condition is true, we are going to execute this particular block. Okay, if for
Okay,
this
sir. Got
particular
it.
condition.
Got
Now,
it,
okay, just a second. Now, if this condition is true, my green color, okay, if this condition is true, then we are going to execute this particular thing. Okay. Now, if this condition is false, then we are going to execute the else block. Okay, this one.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Great. So now I will just erase it. I hope you understand how this while and if loop is working. If and
Yes,
else.
sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now it's
The
clear, sir.
value of n is 0 greater than less than 5. So it is true. Now if n is 0 is less than 3, yes.
Yes.
Then we increment the count. So value of a is 0 plus 1, that is 1 here.
1.
Yes, sir.
But n equals to 2? No.
No,
Right?
sir.
We will not execute this block. Also, this condition is true. So this condition is true. So we are not going to execute the else block, right? This is
Yes,
if
sir.
else.
Yes, sir.
Directly we'll move on to this particular thing.
And block.
So n is basically 0 plus 1, that is 1.
Yeah.
Now 1 is less than 5 because value of n is 1 now. Yes, this
Yes,
is
sir.
true. N is less than 3. This is also
Yes.
true. Now we'll increment the value of a to 2.
2.
Okay. Now n is equal to 2. No.
No.
So we'll not execute this, and also else block will not execute. Now the
N
value of
2.
n will be 2. Now again
Yes,
we'll
sir.
move to this particular while. 2 is less than 5. Yes. 2 is less than 3. Yes.
Yes.
Again we'll increment the value of a to 3.
Yes.
But the value of n is 2 right now, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
We
sir.
Now
will
in this case, 2 is
C
equals to 2. So C equals to 1.
1.
So
Yeah.
A equals to 3, C equals to 1,
N
right?
equal to 3.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Then anyway, this condition
Yes,
is
sir.
true. This condition is true, so we are not going to execute else block. So value of n will be
3.
3.
3.
Now 3 is less than 5.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
sir.
Yes,
Three
but
is
3
less
is
than
not less than 3, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Sir.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
So
Equal to
now
1.
this block we are not going to execute because this condition is not true. This is false. Then
Yes,
we'll
sir.
move on to a else block.
Else
Okay.
block.
Now the
B is-
value of b will be 1,
1.
right?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
The value of b
Yes,
will
sir.
be 1, and the value of n will be 4.
4.
4.
Now n is less than 5. Sorry, 4 is less than 5. Yes.
Yes.
But
sir.
n is less than 3. 4 is less than
No,
3.
sir.
No.
No,
So again,
sir.
we are not
No.
going to do any perform.
Ag-
We are not going to execute this if block, right?
Yes.
We'll move
Yes,
on
sir.
to else block because this condition is
Equal
false.
to-
Yes,
So the
sir.
Yes,
value of
sir.
b will be 1 plus 1, that is 2.
2.
2.
2.
And
True.
the
Value of
value
n
of
will
n
be
will be 4.
5.
5.
5.
Now 5 is
Yes.
less than 5. No.
No,
No.
sir.
No,
False.
No,
This
sir.
condition is false, so we exit the
We
while
will-
loop here, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh,
The
yes.
value of 3, the value of a is
Value of
3,
A will
value
be
of b is 1, and value of b will be 2.
2.
2.
Yes.
This is the value at the end of the execution of this code. Anyone,
Yes.
any doubt up till now?
No, sir.
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
Okay.
No, sir.
How
No
this
doubt.
while loop
No.
is working, do loop is working, else loop is working, clear?
Got
Yes,
it.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Everything
Let's
is
go
clear.
for the next question.
Okay, great. So we'll just check. So, okay, if anyone is having doubt, you can just go through this same thing. So value of a is 3. B. Okay, so this is problem number 6. What we have to find out here? Okay, this is the pseudocode is given to us, but the question is, what will be the value of a represent after execution of the scores data set? So value of a and scores
Oh,
data
the
set.
student code.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, actually I have doubt in fourth if statement here.
Both if statement.
Fourth. Like the first one is x dot mathematics marks greater than physics one.
Yes.
After that
We are going to discuss this. Don't worry. Yeah.
Okay.
So
So
our
number of student whose mathematics marks are greater than physics marks.
okay. So we need to find out what is a represent here, right?
Yes,
Yes,
here
sir.
A is I am telling.
Okay, we'll
So all
execute.
the students who have got like greater marks in mathematics, all the
Okay.
students.
All a student which are a score greater than
Greater
physics
Not
math
all
in
are
Yeah.
mathematics.
Yes.
No,
A
all the
student who
students.
got
So,
mathematics marks
Marks
better
Marks
than the
greater than
physics one.
physics marks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
so
we'll
whether
discuss
male
that.
or female, yeah,
Okay.
from every city.
If this condition is true, if pile 1 is having more card, then we are going to execute whole block, right?
Yes,
This
sir.
is clear.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Sir.
sir.
Yes,
Now,
Yes,
it's
sir, this is
if this
clear.
condition is true, if this condition is true, then we are going to execute this whole block, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
otherwise.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Right? If
So
this is
here the
false,
confusion arise. Here I have a confusion that
okay.
if we check on the last one, it's showing if X mathematics marks is equal to physics marks, but whereas we are executing this code when this mathematics marks is already greater than the physics one. So how we can equate this one?
So there are multiple if statement, na? So we need to check all the if statement. If it is false, then we are not going to do anything. If it is true, then we are going to update it. Okay. So we'll
Yeah.
discuss that. But if this if condition is true, then we are going to execute this thing, right? This is clear to everyone, right?
Yes, sir,
Now,
clear.
okay. So I will read one card where X mathematics marks is greater than physics marks. Score data set. So mathematics and physics. So 68, 64. So mathematics marks is 68 and physics marks is 64. So 68 is greater than 64,
Yes.
right?
Yes, Yes, sir.
Then we are going to increment the value of A because anyway we are
Yes,
going
sir.
to execute whole this thing. So value of A will be 1,
Yeah.
right? If
Yeah.
gender equals to F, so whether this gender is equals to F, no, gender is M here.
Yes.
So we are not going to execute this thing.
Yes, sir. Skip
We are
it.
not going to execute this because this if block comes under this particular if block, right? So we are not going to execute this thing. But this if block is one more condition. So we need to check this block also. Whether mathematics marks is equals to physics marks?
No.
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 So
No,
anyway,
sir.
we are not going to do this. So we'll come out to a while loop and again we're going to iterate. So in this case, so again we are going to read one more card here and we'll try to compare, right?
Yes, sir.
So in this way, what we are going to count the value of A. Value of A is simpler in this case. What is value of A here? Not value of A, what A will represent?
Number of
Number of students who has more
marks.
marks in mathematics than
Number of students whose mathematics marks are
marks
greater
are more
than
than
physics
So
physics.
for
marks.
this
Section
A block,
A.
yeah, for this A block to be like operator to be execute, this particular condition should be true, right?
Yes,
It
sir.
means so we'll
Yeah.
get the number of students who got more marks in mathematics than physics, right? That's it.
Yes, sir.
We are not interested in gender or city or town in the case of A, right?
Yes, sir.
A will increment only if this particular condition is true, right? We don't care what is gender, what is city, right?
Yes, sir.
So A will give us the number of students who got more marks in mathematics than physics. That's it, right?
Yes, sir.
Now what B will give us?
Sir, B will give us the number of students who
female
are
Student
more
who got
who
a
have
Number of
more
physics
Rather
marks
than
number of
more
and
female
gender
mathematics
Got
marks.
female.
students got
mathematics marks greater than
higher
the physics one.
mathematics marks.
Okay.
Number of
Those
female
who are
students whose
females.
mathematics marks
So
are
this
more than
condition should
physics
be
marks.
anyway true, right? This condition should be true in order to execute this thing, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
we have number of students who got more marks in mathematics than physics. But here we have one more condition, that is gender equals to F, right?
Female.
Yes, sir.
In this case, what I can say, the female student who got more marks in mathematics than physics, right? So we are
Yes, sir.
counting number of female students who got more marks in mathematics than physics, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This one is clear to everyone?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes,
C
sir.
is also number of female students from Madurai and got mathematics marks are greater than physics marks.
So
Now
what
what
can we
It
say
will be for
about
C, na?
yeah? So
And
what can
C
we
in
say
There
about
should be
D?
yes, I will come to D, but what
all
is
the
D.
conditions should be verified.
I will come to C, but what is
What
D?
is D here? I'm confused.
B, right?
D
So
can
B is inside this particular if block,
If
right?
the
If if
Yeah.
block is true, then only we are going to execute this. So mathematics marks is greater than physics marks, then we'll increment the A. But also if we have to check this particular condition. If gender equals to F, then only we are going to increment the value of B. So in there are two cases when we are going to increment the value of B. First thing is that it should be uh, mathematics marks should be greater than physics, and second thing should be gender should be F, right?
Yes, sir.
Then only we are incrementing the value of B. Oh, what happened? Okay. then only we are
Sir,
incrementing.
if gender is male and X dot mathematics marks is greater than physics marks, then we increment A.
Then only
No,
increment
sir.
the
No,
A.
no, no.
We are not
Yeah, we
going to
increment
increment the B.
A, but not B.
A will anyway increment whether it is male or
Yeah.
female.
Yes,
We don't
sir.
care, right?
Okay, sir.
We
Excuse me,
don't.
sir. Sir, gender, suppose gender female satisfy, then increment
B value.
B
B
value
value.
So
Yes.
first condition is that my mathematics marks should be greater than physics marks, and
and
gender should
gender.
be F. Then only B will increment, right?
Yes. CT tone
So
satisfy, then increment C.
yes, because this if block is inside this particular if block, right?
It's double nested.
Okay,
Right.
but sir, gender satisfy, then the mathematics equal to physics.
No,
It's
don't worry about this because this if block is after this particular if block, right? We'll execute first thing because if gender is equals to F, right? Then we are going to execute this. If gender is not equal to F, or anyway, if this condition is true or false, anyway we are going to execute this particular if block, right? So I will come to that. But as of now, B is fine, right? Up till B, everyone is clear.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now my this condition should be true. Then I will execute the if block. Then my this condition should be true. Then I will execute this particular block, right? So if this is true, if gender is female, then the value of B will increment. Now, if the female student got got more marks in mathematics than physics, and she belongs to Madurai, then only we are going to increment the value of C, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So first thing is that maths mark should be greater than physics,
Physics marks.
and gender should be equals to F,
Female and city town
and
is equal to
city should
Madurai.
be equals to Madurai, right?
Then
Yes, sir.
Then only C will
Yes, sir.
execute. For A, it is just M is greater than P.
yes,
And for
sir.
B, it is M greater than P and
And the
G
female.
equals to F, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
This is for
Yep.
P, this is for A, this is for C,
C.
right? Up till now, any doubt till C? Anyone?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Without
No,
it,
sir.
No, sir.
So now,
I have a doubt
what I am
when,
saying?
sir, I have a doubt. When
Sir,
D will we execute?
yes, I will come
What?
to that.
So
But
in
C
the
is
D,
will never.
number of a student got mathematics marks is equal to
I think
physics.
D will be
Then
never
D is-
execute because
D is
So
equal to
D
1.
D
will
will-
always show 0, right?
Value of a D
No,
is 0
wait.
at
no,
the
no.
yeah,
I will
yeah,
D
come
will
to
always.
that.
cannot execute.
Don't
So
worry, I
value
will
of
come
D
to
will
that.
be
Yes.
0.
In a specific condition, D is
Yes,
equal
yes.
to 1.
that
See.
nested if condition is not
First,
true.
we are
Sir,
looking for
if
this
mathematics
condition.
marks,
In
Yes,
extra
I will come to that. Don't worry. I will come to D part. Don't worry. But let me complete this. Okay. If this condition is true, then we are going to execute this particular thing. If this if block is true, then we are going to execute this particular thing, right? So A, B, C is clear to everyone, right?
Yes, sir.
yes, sir. Yes,
Now what
sir.
I'm saying, instead
Yes,
of
sir.
this if is starting from here, okay, and closing here, right? It is not nested if, okay. I am starting if from this particular new line, okay. Indentation you have to careful. This if block will, it is not a nested if block, okay. This if block is end here only, right? Here only, and new if block is starting. Then in that case, what will the value of C? Are you getting my point?
So can
Maybe
you
the
repeat?
answer is my visible, so let me write. So we are
So
just
it's
ending this if block to here, okay? Only this
Yes.
particular thing.
Yes.
And I am moving this if block to on this particular side if. Okay, it is not nested if now. It's a different condition like this if, okay?
Okay, so
Now tell me what will the value of C?
then so we can
So the number of
Sir, all
students,
students,
all
the
the
male or
doesn't
female.
matter whether
Number of
male or
female
female.
students with mathematics,
gender
belongs
doesn't
to
matter.
Madurai.
physics, and
Number of
DS.
students from
Madurai and
Madurai.
mathematics greater than
Okay,
physics.
wait. I will give one option.
We can check the
Whether C
number
will
of students
represent.
mathematics marks
No, no.
greater than physics marks.
Sir, give the
And
options first.
city town
So
is
first,
equal to change.
okay. So first thing is that
Madurai.
this condition should be true, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yes, sir.
whether the student belongs to Madurai or whether the students belongs to Madurai having gender female.
Female.
Having
So
gender.
the student belongs to Madurai. The
Madurai.
students belong to
Only.
Madurai.
So we are not
Yeah.
care about gender, right? Whether it is male or
Yeah.
female, we don't care,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
So if this condition
Sir,
is
about
true,
the
then
cities
all the
also
if
we didn't
block will
clear.
execute. Sorry.
Sir, if the city is Madurai or not, we don't care in D.
In which
Sir, in D,
B, na?
increment of D. So D.
No, D is a different if block, right? It is not a
D is
nested
Okay,
different
sir.
if block.
Yeah. So what I'm saying, so I have three if block here. This one first, this one second, and this one third, right?
Third.
So there are no nested if block here. So B will get increment when this condition is satisfied and gender is F. Now this C will get increment when this particular condition is satisfied, but city is town equals to Madurai, right? So it can be male or it can be female, right?
Okay, sir.
Right?
Any one condition.
Yes. No,
Yes,
not
sir.
anyone, because we are not
Both
checking
will
for
be.
gender here, right?
Yes,
Because
sir.
this if block will execute differently from this particular if block. This is not a nested if, right? This is not a nested if, right? But here it is a nested if block. That's why we are saying it should be like gender should be equals to F and city equals to Madurai. Then only we can say C will increment, right? So in
Yes,
this
sir.
case, we will
Yes,
get
sir.
the female student who is from Madurai and got more marks in maths than physics. But if is execute after this particular if block, then in that case, what we will get the student who belongs to Madurai and got more marks in mathematics than physics, right? That's it.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If this is
Yes,
clear
sir.
to everyone,
Yes,
Hmm.
now
it's
this if
clear.
Yes,
block
sir.
will
Yes, sir.
execute. Okay. Now this if block will execute unless this condition is true, right?
Never absolute.
But anyway this condition will be true because sorry, if this condition is true, then this condition cannot be possible, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Because at the same time it cannot be greater than or equal to, right?
Yes.
If it is 68, it is 62, and it cannot be equal. So the
But sir,
value of
in
t will be 0 only, right?
so but when
Yes,
the
sir.
code will
Yes, sir.
run, both the if block will be considered.
Yeah, code will run, the value of d will be 0 only, it will not increment.
Yeah, but it will check for
But
the
it,
if block
yeah,
that's
it is
false.
going to check, anyway it is going to check, it will check
Yeah.
this condition is true or not. This is
Yeah.
false, anyway it is false, so it will go back to if loop, it will not execute, and it will come to next card. Okay,
Yes.
so
Sir,
this is
if
clear to everyone?
mathematics marks is equals to physics marks, then we increment D.
Yes.
Yes, but this if block is inside this particular if block, right? First
Yes, sir.
condition you can see, right here you can see it is
Okay,
inside
sir.
this particular if block. Now one more thing,
If first condition is false, then
no, if
it
this
is
condition
possible.
is false, then we are not going to execute all this thing, right?
Okay, sir.
Because this is
Okay, sir.
inside the if
Understand.
block, right?
Okay, sir.
Now what I'm
Understand.
saying, this if is here, it is not inside this particular if block. This if block is closing here itself, and this is new. Okay, this one is one if block, and this one is another if block. Now in this
Okay,
case, what
sir.
will happen? What will the value of t?
So then D will be
So then
increased.
D will
Number
be
of
independent
students
when
who
maths
got
marks
same
exist
marks
to
in
Yeah.
maths, maths and
Yes.
physics.
D
So
will be
first we
increased.
check whether this condition is true or not, right? But
But
anyway, these two if are the different conditions, so it doesn't matter it is true or false, right? Anyway,
sir,
this if block is going to execute, right?
Yes,
sir,
Huh?
sir,
Yes, Vishnu.
if the if block is one more percent between the x dot city town is equal to Madurai, then can we also check the upper condition
Sorry, I am
of
not getting you. Can you repeat?
say if one block also given between the x dot city town is equal to Madurai, then we
Okay.
can also check the upper condition. Yeah, if a student from the city town from Madurai, then we increase C.
Mhm. Yes, if block is present here, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, we can do that.
if it's nested
Unless
inside it.
unless it is inside this particular if, right?
There is
Gender
not
equals to
necessary to check the upper condition if x dot mathematics greater than x dot physics marks.
no. This is completely inside this particular if block, right? Completely
Yes, sir.
inside this. So, in anyway, if this condition is true, then only we are going to execute, right? Otherwise, if you just you need to move this condition outside this particular if block here, okay? If you
Yes.
don't want this particular condition,
Yes, sir.
okay? So what I am
So,
saying,
in
yes,
that case, if the F is not nested for the X mathematics is equal to X physics marks, then D will be increased now.
yes. If this is
Yeah.
not nested, if it is here, if
Yeah.
in that case, if the condition is like that, if both the subject is having same marks, then D will definitely increase. But the moment we kept this particular condition inside this if blocks, the value of D will be 0. Even if the mathematics marks are equals to physics, still the value of D will be 0, right? Because anyway,
Yes,
this
sir.
condition will
Yes,
check
sir.
for this particular
Inside
condition.
this.
Yeah. Okay, any doubt? What is A, B, C, D here?
No, sir, no.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
A
sir,
will
no
be,
doubt.
tell me, A,
Number of students whose
Number of students
mathematics
whose
marks are
mathematics
greater than
marks are
physics
greater
marks.
than their
A,
physics
right?
marks.
A will be right.
What
A,
is
sir.
B?
Option C.
Number
Number
of
of
female students whose mathematics
Option
marks are
C,
greater
sir.
than.
Yeah, females are
of
there.
the
Sir, A.
number of
Option A.
Yes.
option C.
A,
Option C.
Yes,
yes,
sir,
C.
option C.
Number of students. Okay, C. Yes,
Number of
correct. C.
student.
Now what is C here?
Number of female
Number of
Number of
Female
students
Madurai
number of
student.
female
female
students
are
students
greater
Female
than
students whose marks
Sir,
are greater
C.
than
Yes, sir,
C.
C will
A
be
Sir,
the correct
C.
one.
C
and
option.
Madurai and
Option C,
marks greater
sir.
than
Female student.
physics.
Physics
Option.
marks.
C. Option 3.
So
Option C,
Madurai
Mathematics
is
teacher.
marks are
where?
option A.
greater than their physics marks.
Yes, option C.
Option C.
Option C.
Yes. So option C is clear. Yes. The problem. This is the last problem. So we'll discuss. Yeah. So I think same code is there, but what
Zero.
will be the value of D after execution of the
D
following?
zero.
So it will be
Zero.
cannot be
Zero.
evaluated. D option D.
Zero,
Cannot.
sir.
Sir, zero.
Cannot be evaluated.
No, how
Sir,
can be
option A,
zero?
0.
0 or D?
What will be
Tell
the
me.
value
So it
now?
will be D, na? It cannot be evaluated.
Why
Yes,
this
sir.
cannot be
Zeros.
evaluated?
It will be 0.
But we have
Zero.
initialized it to 0 now, so
Yes.
it should
Yes.
be 0.
Yes. Yes.
Yes,
Because
we have
we have initialized
initialized
the
it to
value of
zero.
D 0 to that's why. Okay.
Yes.
Suppose
Yes.
we have not initialized the value of D to 0, and here we are saying D equals to x dot physics marks. Okay. We are not initializing value of 0 here, but here we are saying D equals to x dot physics marks. So we want to store the physics marks here, right? Then in that
Yes,
case,
sir.
it cannot be evaluated, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, so this is that's it from this particular session. So if you have any doubt, you can ask from activity or practice.
Okay, sir.
Anyone having doubt in practice assignment? First, I will take practice assignment doubt. Please raise your
No,
hand.
sir. No, sir.
No, sir. No doubt.
Okay, activity.
Yes,
Sir, I have a
sir.
doubt in practice assignment.
Okay, so
Sir, I also have doubt in practice 1.
okay, practice will take first. So first, who na Arpan, right, or Manish?
Sir, I have a doubt in practice assignment 2
Practice
and
assignment
question
2.
number 8.
Question number 8. Let me share my screen. Okay.
Yes, sir, question number 3 also.
Wait. 1, 2 is fine for everyone. 3. Someone said about 3.
Yes, sir, 3 also.
Okay. The given procedure finds the sentence with the maximum marks. What? This is the question, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So yeah, words data set has been used. Arrange all the card in a pile. Initialize the value of A equals to 0, B equals to 0, and count equals to 0. Pile 1 is empty. Stop the iteration. Add 1 to variable A. So what we are doing here? Tell me.
So here we are adding the variable to A.
Keeping the count.
Yeah. So what A will give me here, because we don't have any condition, right? What A will give us?
So A will be all words.
Number of card in pile.
Number of cards. Simple number of card, right?
Yeah, number of
We are
cards.
just taking out the card and just we are incrementing the value, right? Number of card in a pile, right?
Hmm.
Okay. If word does not end with full stop, then go to step 11. Okay. So what is the question? Finds the number of sentences with maximum number of words from the word data set. Sentences in the case means the words ending with full stop. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes. So if word does not end with full stop, mean it is not a sentence, then we'll go to step 11, right?
Okay, okay.
But here in this case, what we are saying, number of sentences, right? So we are interested in sentence. It means we are interested in word ending with full stop. Okay. If does not ends with full stop, it means that
That
if
means the end word of the sentence.
yeah, if word ends with full stop, then we'll go to step 7, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
sir.
if A is greater than B, the value of A will be increment 1 and value of B will be 0, right? So this is not true. So we'll go to
Not
step
true.
7 and
Step.
initialize the value of A to 0, right? Step, go to step and initialize the value of A to 0, okay? Again, we are saying initialize value of A to 0. Then if A is greater than B, then store A in B, right? So A is greater than B. So what is the value of A here? 1. So 1
A
is
is
greater than
1,
B.
0.
Yes. So
Yeah,
value of
equals.
B will be 1 and assign count to 1. So you are counting 1, C plus 1, right? And go to step 10. So what here we have to do? Fill in the blanks from the given choices to complete the procedure. Initialize the A to 0, move the current point. Okay. So this is our required condition, right? Number of sentences with maximum number of words from the word data set, right? So first thing is that it should be sentence, right?
Yes,
Sentence
sir.
with it's ending with dot, full stop. So my this condition is true, right? Now what should be my step 9? In order to get this thing, maximum number of words from the word. So you can go just option wise because we have to fill in the blanks, right? So first thing is that if A equals to B, then add 1 to count 1. So if A equals to B, then add C equals to C plus 1, right? Okay. So what is A here? A is
Option
simply
means
number of cards.
adding.
A is simply number of cards, right?
Yeah, number of cards.
Yeah. And B is basically we are assigning the value of B here, right? So when this condition will become true, when this is a this condition like word ends with full stop, okay, then B will become increment, right? So if this condition is true, then can we say number of sentence with maximum number of words, because number of sentence will be there, but we have to check for this particular condition. It will give us the maximum number of words because we are equating to A, and A is anyway the number of cards, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
Is
so I think
number.
this is the correct option, right? The
So
solution.
what is B here
Sir, I
and how
didn't
like
understand in step
yes.
7, sir.
Yes, sir.
Could you
Step
So
explain
what
me?
7
Step
and
7, sir.
yes
step
step
7
7
and
sir
8.
sir,
Sir,
what is B
I didn't
here?
understand step
Okay.
7.
The same
Yes, sir.
here
What
and
is
could you
happening
please
in step
explain?
7 to step 8?
Okay, see.
Yes.
So
And sir,
anyway,
what
we
is
are
B?
yeah, yes, we are just initialize the value of B to 0, right? We don't know what is B yet, right? We are in the steps 5 only, step 6 only, okay? So if word does not ends with full stop, then we'll go to 11. Otherwise, if this condition is false, then we'll go to step 7, right? When this
Yes,
condition
sir.
will become false, word ends with full stop, right?
Yes, sir.
This is condition. If word is ending with full stop, it means it is my sentence, right?
Yeah.
This is what we have to
Yes, sir.
count, right?
Yeah.
Now
Yes,
this
sir.
condition is false, right? So we'll go to step 7. If A is less than B, so initially value of A is 1, sorry 0, but we are
Zero.
incrementing the value of A here, right? A equals to
Sir,
1.
the value of A will be 1, I think,
S-
because add 1 to
Yes,
variable,
yes. So
step
at
5.
step number 5 it will become 1. At step number 2 it is 0, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Step
sir.
So value of
Yeah.
A
Sir,
is 1. Ah, yes.
so we are going to the step 7 when the word is ending with a full stop, right,
Ah,
sir?
yes. If the
Okay.
word does not end with full stop, we are going to step 11 directly.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Sir, I have a doubt here. Sir, if we are going the step 11 directly,
Sir,
then
kindly
we are.
explain, then discuss.
Just 1 minute.
Flow is breaking with otherwise.
Yes, yes. So we
Okay,
have
no problem, sir.
initialized
Go
the
on.
value of A equals to 0. Then we have increment the let me
One
clear
at
everything.
one.
Yeah. So this condition is clear, right? Step number 6 is clear to everyone.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
So value of A is 0, and here at step number 5 we are incrementing the value of A to 1, right? That is A plus 1. That is, in this case it will become 1 now, right? If
Yes, sir.
word does, okay, so this condition is true, then we'll move on to step 7. If 1 is less than 0, no, right?
No.
Will not, so we have, so then go to step 7.
It's
So we
false,
don't
sir.
need to execute step 8 and 8 9, right?
Step step
Step
10.
10. Then we go to step 10. And step 10 initialize A equal to
No,
0.
no, no,
Then
see, what I am saying, if A is less than B, then we are going to step 10, right? What if A is
Yeah.
not less than B? Then we are going to execute step at 8 and 9, right? Are you
yes, sir.
getting my
Right.
point?
Right, sir. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So here 1 is less than 0. So is this condition is true?
Not.
No, sir. No,
So
sir.
if this
Not
False.
condition is not true, so then we don't need to go to step 10.
okay, sir.
Then we'll go to step 8,
Eight.
right? The
Yes.
value of A is 1, value of B is 0. Now this
Zero.
is true.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It's
And
true.
store A in B. So value of A is 1. So value of B is become 1B now.
One.
Sorry. Because we
Yes,
are
sir.
storing the value of A in B, right?
Yes, sir.
Assign 1 to count. So we are assigning 1 to count, right? We're assigning to count. We are not incrementing, right? We are not
Assign
adding.
1 to count means, sir.
Yes. Assigning C equals to 1. We are not
But
C
where is
equals to
C?
C plus 1. Here you can see count. Sorry, not C, count. Count. In this case, you can see count equals to 0, right? Initially.
Okay,
Yes.
sir. The count is store value 1.
Yeah, count equals to 1. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Assign 1 means count equals to 1. And here add 1 to variable means A equals to A plus 1. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So these are two different things. Assigning means we are assigning the value of 1. We are adding means we are incrementing the value of 1. A, right?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
So in this case, count is equals to 1, B is equals to 1, and A is also equals to 1, right?
Yes, sir. Then
Kirti, please let us speak.
Sir,
It's very
step 9.
Then go to step 10. No.
No,
If
step 9, sir.
Why? If 1 is greater than 0, na? This is true, right? If
Yes,
this
sir.
is true, then I will just storing the value of A in B. I am assigning the value of a count to 1. Then I am going to step 10, right? I am not going to step 9.
Yeah.
yeah.
Step 10 means we are reinitializing the value of A to 0. So again the value of A will become 0,
Yes, sir.
right? So here we need to find out the fill in the blank. So we need to go option by option wise, right? But how code is working? I think you are getting confused between step 7, 8, right? And 6, 7,
Yes,
8,
sir.
right? See, if the word does not ends with full stop, then no need to go for step 7, 8, 9. Directly we need to go to step 11. If word ending with full stop, then we need to go to step 7, right? If step 7 is false, then we need to go to step 8. If step 7 is true, then we need to go to step 10. Okay, so please keep an eye on this particular condition. Now in this case, if all if this condition is true, because anyway any one of the condition can be true, right? Then we are storing the value of A in B and counting 1, and then we are going to step 10, that is reinitializing the value of A to 0, right? So but our required question is number of sentence set with maximum number of words from the data set, right? So we need to fill in the blank. So first take option A, that is if A equals to B, then add 1 to count, right? We need to fill this particular blank. Now tell me when this 9 step will execute. Tell me when this 9 step will execute. If you understand what is step 6, 7, 8 and doing, so tell me when this 9 step will execute. Yes, anyone?
The word does not end with the full stop, then go to step 11, and then it will start again, I think.
No. Tell me the condition when I will go to step 9. That's it.
If A greater than B.
No, A should be equal to B.
If A is equal to B.
See,
Then
in step
7, 8 doesn't satisfy.
yes. See, if word does not end with full stop, directly go to step 11, right? So we don't need to go to step 9. It means that this condition should be false, right? So word ending with full stop, that is my sentence. Okay, now step 7 is that A is less than B. If this condition is true, then we need to go to step 10. Step 9 is not considered here. If A is greater than B, then also we need to go to step 10. A is not considered, step 9 is not considered here. A is greater than B or A is less than or greater than B. In both of the case, we are not executing the step 9, right?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
What is the condition for that? This
The
is the
word
only
ends with a full
condition,
stop.
right?
Equal to.
If the word ends with a full stop and A is
Yes,
equal
sir.
to
Yes.
Yes,
If
sir.
word ends with the full stop and if A equals to B, Then we're incrementing the count. Then we're add 1 to count. So count will equals to count plus 1, right? Then in
What
this
will it
case,
make a
what we will
difference if we, sorry,
huh?
sir, sorry. So
No, tell me.
what it will make a difference if we assign one to the count, like adding or assigning, like make
No,
a
assigning
difference.
is basically count equals to 1. That's it. We
Yeah,
don't
sir.
care how
Sir,
many
why
times we
we
are
don't
inheriting.
assign here?
No,
Yes,
here
sir.
you can
Why we
see.
can't assign here?
No, we need to count. Na, here in the question is given maximum number of words from the word data set. Number of sentence, right? Number of sentence we need to count, right? It is only possible when we try to we have some variable and it will keep a note of that, right? How many times that particular sentence is coming, right?
Yes,
So
sir, I
yeah,
understand.
so step 9 will be true only if a is equals to b, and we are just adding 1 to count, right? So if this condition is true, it means my word ending with sentence, right? And anyway, a is what? A is basically a number of cards, right? At a step 5 you can see we are just picking the cards, so basically number of cards only, right?
Sir, here A will be the number of words in a sentence. So if we want to do this condition, both A and B should be equal.
No,
Basically, this is the meaning.
number of words in the sentence.
According to the question, we have to find the maximum
No,
uh,
this is a
sentence with the
different thing.
maximum number of words.
Number
Okay.
of sentences with maximum number of words, right?
Yeah. So count will be counting the number of sentences.
Yes. What is sentence
And
here? Basically, this
and
condition should be false, na?
yeah.
Then only sentence, right? And for
Yeah.
that, we need to fill this. So these two conditions should be also false. So only thing is
Yeah.
that if a equals to b, then only in that case I
Yeah.
will go to step 9, right? And then we are
Yes,
counting the
correct.
value of 1. So this is
Yeah.
will be a correct
So
option. Huh?
so basically, for the normal question, like it will be maximum number of words greater than the word count or for X word.
No. In this
So
case,
we have taken it to A.
no. A is basically simply the number of cards we are taking out of the pile. That's it.
We
Okay.
can
Add
say
one.
that
Huh?
A is actually the number of words also, because
Yes, number of words, like data set only, na. Number of words
yes,
only,
sir.
right? Number of cards, number of words in this case is same
Yeah,
because
number of that only.
So we can say that the first option, that A is equal to B, is indicating the number of words, and the C option is indicating the number of sentences having that words. Like the A option is only representing the number of words, like total number of
Yeah.
no,
words.
number of sentence also. See, when this step 9 will execute, when this step 6 will become false, okay? And when this step 6 will become false, when word ends with full stop, it means it is a sentence. If this is a sentence, then only we are executing the step 9, na. Otherwise,
Yeah.
we are not executing the step 9. Are you
Yes,
getting my
sir.
point? So
Yes,
first
yes, sir.
condition is that it should be sentence. Then only we are uh, going to step 9. So it will give us the sentences having maximum number of cards, right? Because A will
Then
store
let's
that
suppose
particular value.
Maximum number of words.
Yeah.
then let's suppose we have sentence where the word are it was Monday morning. So sir, what will be A there? 1 or 4?
Sorry, can you repeat? Monday morning.
It was Monday morning.
It was Monday ending with A. No. If you see the data set, here you can see what data set is given to you. Okay. So it was Monday morning. So morning is ending with full stop, right? So we are iterating over this
But that
particular
is not
part.
my question. I am asking the what will
We'll
be the value of
taking the
A.
last word of the sentence. It will be
Yes.
ending with the full
No,
stop.
I am
stop,
talking
that's it.
about the step 6. I mean step 5. What will A be there? A will be
A will
1 or 4.
no, in this case A will be 1 because A is simply the number of cards we are taking out of the pile. That's it.
Sir, but here at the step 6, they are written if word does not end with full stop, then we are moving out. So again we are getting second word, then A will be again added to that.
0. Yes. Then again A will be initialized to 0, right? And in this case A will not give the number of cards, right? Because if word is not ending with full stop, then we are just we are going to step 11. In this case
Yes,
it
sir,
is for step
we
8.
are going directly step 11. We are not reinitializing to A to 0.
So A is anyway the number of cards only, right?
So,
Hello. Huh?
I'm confused in the A option. Like, what does the A indicate? Total number of the words, but here the question is asking about the maximum number of sentences with the maximum number of the words. So, but A, the first option is not representing that number of sentences, or is it?
No, number of sentences there, na. See, there are two conditions. First thing, it should be sentence, right? And
Yeah,
second thing
sir.
is that it should be maximum number of words, right? We need to count the number of words, right? Number of words is
Sir,
basically a card only here, right?
Relate it to the data set given to us. Then
Yes.
you will understand that. Because
So
it will be confusing if you take it for the general one.
so don't take the sentence as the full sentence, right? So card data set is given to you. So it is not a sentence. Was it not a sentence? Monday is not a sentence, but morning is a sentence because it's ending with dot, right?
Yeah.
Okay, sir. So
Yes.
it has both the number of sentences as well as maximum number of words.
Maximum number of words. Correct, correct.
Yeah.
See,
Thank you, sir.
because anyway we need to go to step 9 for this, so this condition should be false. So words ending
False.
with full stop. So
Full
anyway
stop.
we are getting sentence here, right? If we are going to step
Yes, sir.
9, then we are concerned with number of words from the data set. So we need to count the card, right? And for that we are using the count, right?
Yes, sir.
So a equals to b, then add 1 to count, right? Also here you can see C option is correct, but why? But here you can see B option is not correct, right? So we are assigning the count to 1. So assigning count is not a correct word here, right? Adding count to 1 will give us a number of cards, right?
Because we want to calculate the number of
Number of
sentences.
cards, yeah.
Yeah.
Assigning is basically count equals to 1, that's it. It doesn't matter how many times I execute, count is always equals to 1, right? If this condition is
Yes,
true,
sir.
right? So this is
Yes, sir.
option is wrong. Now if word ends with the full stop and A equals to B, then add 1 to count, right? Same thing,
This
na?
will be also correct.
Yeah, this is also correct. Even if this is not mentioned, because anyway we are going to step 9 only when this step 6 is false, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, that will be true. This is also true. If word ends with full stop and A equals to assign, no, assign is not correct here. So in this case, assign is not correct. So that's the case. You can just go to solutions also, but I hope you understand like what I'm trying to say here, right? Step 6, 7, 8
Yes,
is
sir.
confusing, but
Yes.
you can watch it again. Yeah. Okay. Any other doubt?
Sir,
Next.
question number
Sir,
8.
Suppose, sir,
Question
excuse me, sir.
Sir,
Yes.
practice question number 8.
Sir.
Okay. Question number 8.
Yes,
Okay. Yes,
sir.
sir.
Practice question number 8.
Sir, this question, suppose step number 3, this value put, I think, stop iteration when pile 1 is empty. This statement true or false, sir?
No, no. See, this is we have pile. We have cards in that. We are taking one card and we are applying the condition. When this pile will become empty, then we'll stop the iteration. Na? We don't have any more cards here. That's it.
Oh, this statement not true. Stop the iteration when the pile 1 is empty.
Yeah, if pile 1 is empty, there are no more cards to explore, then we'll stop the iteration. Na?
Sir.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Sir,
we'll go
So
to
please take activity question. It's a small question.
yes, yes. First question number 8,
Sir,
then I will go
question number
to
8, sir.
activity questions after.
Number 8 in practice assignment.
Yes, yes. This is a question, right?
So please explain first at most and at least condition.
Sorry.
Question number 8. So please explain first at most and the at least condition. It's the same. Yeah, sir. You can explain question number 8. It has at most and at least.
Okay, so you have doubt with this particular wording, right? At least, at most, at least,
Yes.
at most, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. When I say at least 2 and at most 2, okay, there are two things. Okay, let me write in a. So, like code is clear to everyone, right? But only the difference is at least and at most, na?
Yeah.
At least and at most. So this is 2 and this is 2. So when I say at least 2, it means it should be
Minimum.
at least 2, 3, 4 till any number greater than 2. Okay,
Greater than equal to.
greater than or equal to 2. Any number greater than equal to 2 will be at least 2. And when I say at most 2, it should be
Less than.
yeah,
Less than equal to
any
always.
number less than or equal to 2. So any number less than or equal to 2, right?
It will be minimum 2 or maximum 2.
Right? Yeah, any number less than or equal to at most, and this is should be this one, right? Like this. So, for example, in this case, 2, 1, 0, it will be a number. In this case, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 till infinite will be a number. At least 2, this is at most 2, right?
So, sir, writing at least or writing at least as much as will make a difference, or both are the same?
No, as much as physics math, so same thing. At most,
No,
at
sir.
least.
Sir, excuse me, sir.
Huh?
Option B and option D, which different, sir?
B and D.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Number
different.
of
No, sir, I'm asking like, see,
huh?
if we are writing at least or we are writing at least as much as, so both means the same, or like,
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
Yes,
same thing. At least because yeah, we cannot write at least physics mark, right? So we need some connection. At least as much as physics marks, or at least physics marks should be there, right? At least this much marks should be there, right?
so it's equal to at least now.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
So physics marks
So
is at
what
least.
is meant by this C minus A? What, like in the question said, what will be the value of C minus A?
Yeah, first see what is C and then see what is A. Then it will give us, right? So what is C here? I will not spend more time here, but I will quickly go through it. So we all initialize to 0, right? Pile 1 has more card, rate the top card X from pile 1. The mathematics card is less than physics marks, right? So in this case, if math is 64 and physics is 68, so 64 is less than 68, right?
Yes.
Then
Yes,
all
sir.
the value will be increment A equals to 1, B equals to 1, C equals to 1, right?
Yes, sir.
But when mathematics is greater than physics marks, so but when physics is greater, suppose 64 and math is 68, right? Then in this case, B value will increment, or B and C will be increment. But
Yes.
can both the condition can be true at the same time?
No.
No, sir.
Sir.
No, sir.
There are three if condition, na? Like same thing we have discussed in the solve
Yes,
with the
sir.
question also. There are three if condition. Either this condition can be true, or this condition can be true, or this condition can
This
be
condition can be true. Yeah.
true, right?
Yes.
So C will give me what? Student, number of student having marks, physics and maths marks equal, right?
Yes, sir.
Since
Yes, sir.
it means C will give maximum value, right?
No, no. First we need to
No.
go through it.
Go through. Okay.
So okay, I will take which one data set? Score data set, right? Okay, first thing is that 64, 68, right? M64. In this case, value of C will be increment anyway. Okay, it doesn't matter. Marks is greater than or equal to physics, C will increment. Less than or equal to physics, C will increment. It is equal, still C will increment. So C will basically give me the number of students or number of cards itself, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Because we are incrementing the value of C. Doesn't matter what the condition is. Even if this is a condition, we are incrementing the value of C. If this is a condition, we are incrementing the value of C. If this is a condition, we are incrementing the value of C. And this, if all if block are independent, right? There is no nested if block here, right?
Yes.
So C will
Yes,
give
sir.
me all students, like all number of students. Not students, we can say cards here. Okay, this is clear to everyone.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Now
Yes,
what
sir.
B? Now what A will give me? A is clear.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
A will
Yes,
give me
sir.
only when mathematics marks is less than physics
He
marks,
will
right?
increase if this condition is true. Yes.
Yeah. But
Yes, sir.
when this B will increase, tell me. C
When
and A is clear,
mathematics
but
Mathematics
B
is
is
greater
But
than
greater
physics.
than
When
greater
mathematics
or
marks are
less,
more than physics.
greater or less, both
yeah.
conditions.
So B will increase whenever my mathematics marks is less than or greater than physics marks, but not equal to, right?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So C is basically all number of cards. B is basically cards having mathematics
Greater
marks
than or
greater
less than.
than or
Greater
less
or
than
Less
equals
than.
to physics. And A is basically mathematics marks less than physics marks, right?
Yes,
Now
sir.
what is C minus A? C is basically all the number of students. A is basically uh, having students having mathematics marks less than physics. So if I subtract this student from this particular C, so I will get the number of student having
Mathematics marks is greater than
I
physics.
think it's
yeah,
greater
greater than
than
or
physics.
equal to
Equal
physics,
to
right?
greater than or equal to physics. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes,
So
sir.
I think this is the condition, right?
Yes,
Number
sir.
of students whose physics marks are at most as much as at most as much as mathematics marks, it means this condition is true, and A is basically number of students whose mathematics marks at least physics marks, right? Yes, at least physics marks is basically right. This condition is true, right? And A is true. So when D will become true, whose physics marks is at most. Yes, physics marks is at most, right? Yes, A and D will be correct in this case, right? So just put the numbers in this condition itself, okay? M greater than or equal to physics marks. So this is basically a C minus A, right?
Yes, sir.
And this is the reasoning given to you. Okay, any doubt in this question?
Sir, I have a small doubt in graded one, so just a small discussion.
Okay,
So can
just
we do
wait.
it, please?
Just wait. So any more doubt in practice assignment? Anyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, which doubt?
Sir, option number B, why not correct?
And same question.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Because of D and B, I think similarly tapped.
No. Here you can see physics marks at most, mathematics marks. Here mathematics marks are at most physics marks, right? This is not correct.
At most means
Mathematics marks is at most. Yeah, at most you can see, right? Physics mark. This is not correct. So it will be like this: at most less than or equal to physics mark, right? But our condition is like this, right? Okay. So I think we don't have any other questions in practice.
Yes, sir. I have little.
Okay. Yes, Prakash, tell me which question.
It is from graded assignment, just statement verification I want to do.
So practice assignment is clear to everyone. Okay. I will
Yes,
go to
sir.
graded part now. Okay. Only graded question first, then I will go to activity. Okay. Tell me which graded question.
It's question number first, just statement verification I want to do.
Yes. Anyway, we cannot discuss, but if you have any doubt, I
yeah.
can clear that.
Yes, sir. And the mine question was.
Yes, sir. Just let me share my screen. Okay, graded assignment. Okay. So who asks first? Yes, Sona. Tell me which question.
Sir, I have doubt in question number 6.
Question number 6, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, actually here I'm getting confused with the letter counts because I am thinking like I have to take starting or like first I will some letter count will be 2. So the next letter count I should take 4 or I should take 2, sir. I'm getting confused in this one only.
Assume that there are 5 cards in the paragraph data set, right? So you need to
Yes,
start
sir.
from here. It is the first card, E is the second card, A is the third card, right? So you need to go in this way. Okay. You need to iterate this basically based on this 5 card only, right?
Yes, sir. Sir, so I have to take the total letter counts or individually. Like first I will compare the 2 and the next one will be 2 or 4. Like
No. You need to iterate to hold this, na. So we need to compare with 2, then again 2, then again 1, then again 5, then again 6, right? Like this.
okay, sir. Okay, sir. Got it, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Next question, like graded question, anyone? Arpan,
question
anyone?
number 1.
Last question of graded assignment.
Okay, first question number 1, Prakash, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Question
Sir.
number 1. Okay, tell me.
So, sir, first here it written, so the statement 1.
Okay.
Sir, here is written the correct card is found after 11th iteration, means 12th card is correct.
It should be 10, I think.
And
Why?
after
Can't
that
discuss
the
answer.
correct card is 11th.
If the correct card is found after 11th iteration of another card, and the correct card is 11th, then what is the value of count card? So we got the correct card found after 11th iteration, and the correct card is 11th only, na? Then
So the first here they are saying the after 11 there is correct card. So means
No,
the
it's correct.
12th card is correct. But
No,
in the
where
next
we are
sentence,
If it will correct card, then it will move in the S flow, I think. Then
Count from
found-
0.
Then
Correct.
iteration will repeat.
Yeah, it's 11th. After 11th iterations. we are
Iteration
getting
count
the-
from 0, bro.
Yeah.
Sir, I think 10th count card is equals to 10th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then should be
11
right
is
answer.
Start is the 11th.
We are
What
not
is the
discussing the
value?
solution
We
here,
are not
but
discussing the answers.
yeah, Okay, so I think we don't have any doubt here. So yeah, last question, right?
Last question, sir.
Hmm. This is simple, na? Okay.
Sir, here
Yes.
56 greater than equal to 7. This condition can be true, but equal not possible, sir. It will false.
I don't know
It
that. You
will
can
be
say it.
valid.
Okay. Okay. I will not discuss that
Yeah,
because it will be
true.
direct answer only. Okay. Any doubt in graded part?
No,
Sir,
sir.
I have a doubt in the fourth question.
No.
Fourth question. Okay.
Sir, week 3
No, no. Week three will not discuss today. Let
practice assignment, sir.
any doubt in week three, like
Okay.
in graded question, you can ask if you don't understand.
No,
But
no.
Sir, last eighth
practice.
one also.
Sir, I am
Sorry.
confused in pairwise comparison.
Eighth,
What
eighth.
is
Wait,
pairwise
wait, wait,
comparison?
wait. First, I will take Disha. Yes. Which question?
Sir, fourth question.
Fourth question. Okay. So, what is your doubt here? I cannot discuss. It's a graded question. If you have any specific doubt, like you don't understand this question or some ambiguity is there, then you can ask.
Okay, sir.
After deadline, I will
Sir, question number
explain.
8. The last question number 8.
Same graded.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is your doubt in this
Sir,
case?
sir, here we have to find the length, longest verb length. So
Ah,
the word or the number of word.
longest verb length. So if you see the paragraph data set, we have letter count is there, right?
Yeah, this is
And we
what I
have
am asking. Letter count or verb? I mean x dot verb. We have to find.
no, no, we are dealing with length here, na. So
Yes.
length only, right? Letter count.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yeah. So that's it from graded. Activity doubt I will take now. Yes. Anyone
Sir, I
activity doubt?
want to ask something. Sir,
Yes. Tell
uh,
me.
sir, will there be any Python class today?
Python. I don't know about the Python card. Okay.
In calendar, it is showing that
You
0
you
o'clock
can
Python.
discuss. I don't know about the Python thing. Okay. Activity question. Anyone?
Python is for diploma and degree.
No, it is
Python
showing in
for
calendar.
foundation like course, like not for qualifier. Qualifier we have Python no.
So I have doubt in activity question 2.4.
2.4 right?
Yes, sir. Question number 3.
2.4.
Question number 2 also.
Question number 3 and 2 right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
First question number 2. So assume that we have already figured out the maximum number of bills generated by any shop. We have maximum number of bills generated by any shop. Okay, we have this particular information. It is stored in the variable max. How now we have a new pile contain 30 cards. All cards by bills from 3 shops. What is the least number of cards that we would to attend over the item? Okay, tell me what is your doubt?
I'm not getting to the question itself.
So we have 30 cards, and all the cards in these piles are bills from 3 new shops. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so all 30 cards belong to 3 new shops. What is that? What is the least number of cards that we would like to iterate over to determine the maximum number of bills generated among all the 6 shops? Okay, so now that data set has already 30. Mm. So like first we need to compare at least number of cards what we would like to iterate over to determine the maximum number of bills, right, among all the 6 shops. So what you have to do in
Yes,
this
sir.
case?
30 we have already have done.
Sir, we have to calculate all the total cards because we have to find the maximum number of bills generated among all the six shops. It will be 60.
How 60?
Because
No, 30
we are
it
adding
would be.
plus 30. There are already 30 existing. Now we are adding 30
No, sir.
extra.
30 already has been done, so another we
Yeah.
have to do
30 already
31.
has been done. Maximize, sir.
Yeah, we have to find
No, no.
maximum here, so 30 has been done already.
Yeah, so like 30 cards we have done, and we found that we have maximum number of bills. This information already we have, right?
Yeah, given here.
So all cards are in the pile bills are from 3 new shops. Now we need to compare within this 30 cards itself now.
No, we have to compare for all the 6 shops. No, it will be for the new 3 shops that's added.
you added or determine among all the 6 shop, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 30 only, right? You can go to this
Yes, sir, 30.
feedback.
Yeah, we will do for the remaining one.
Yes. There are many ways to do, but until you pick 30 cards, which find the shop, generate the maximum bill, right? So 30 is the answer. Yeah. So what is your doubt in this question number 3? Anyone? Data set 100,000 cards are given from several shops. Apart from the variable,
So I
apart
have
from
doubt in this that I have 1,000 bills for the shopping bills to count the data set, and for
Okay.
one count for maximum. So it would say it must be 1,001, na? So how it is less than equal 1,000 variables?
No, here they are talking about variables.
No. See, shopping bill data set with 1,000 cards, right, from several new shops. Apart from the variable max, what is the maximum number of variables that we would have to maintain if we wish to find the maximum number of bills generated by any of the shops?
Oh, yeah, apart from the
Although-
variable max. Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. I have ignored it.
So anyone any doubt in activity questions? Yes,
Sir,
Disha?
and 2.5
Yes,
question
sir.
number.
Okay. Yes, tell me.
2.9 second question, sir.
2.9 second question. Okay. 2.9 second question. So if there are n cards in data set, what will the variable count store? Just tell me what is your doubt here?
So the count incrementing 2 times.
Then we need to increment 2 times. So value of n will be what is n here? There are n cards, na? So count is equals to 0. So count will be equals to increment means count equals to count plus 1, right?
Yes, sir.
Again, we are incrementing count equals to count plus 1. Now suppose n equals to 3. Then for first card we'll iterate, so value of count will be 1. Now value of count will be 2, right? Then the value of for n equals to 2, value of count will be 3, 4, then 5, 6. So sorry, it will be twice of n. I don't know.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, twice of n, na? Just same thing. Na?
Yes,
Just
sir.
take n equals to 3 and see at the last you will get 6 count, right?
Yeah, 2n.
Okay, 2n. Yeah. Anyone, any doubt?
Sir, activity question 2.5 question number 3.
2.5 question number 3.
Yes.
Okay. I think this is based on same data set, right? This one only. Okay.
Yes.
So what is your doubt in this case? These are the
Sir, I
three
cannot get the question.
Huh?
I cannot understand the question.
Okay. These are the 3 variables represent the average revenue generated by 3 shops. Okay. There are SV shop, SG shop, BB shop. Okay. It is Big Bazaar, like SV store is there in the cards you can see. How many pairwise comparison amongst the 3 variables would be needed to find a shop with maximum average? So we have given the count. No, right? So this you can see stores pairwise comparison. We need to have. Okay. So first I need to compare. Okay, what among 3 variables maximum average, na? So first I will compare this with SG. So SV, SG, which one is greater? So suppose let us consider 5, 4, 3. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So 5 is greater than 4. Yes, this is correct. But I need to also compare with BB also, na? So I think 2 is the answer. I don't know.
Yes, sir.
Say SB with SG, SG with BB, and also to BB with SB.
No.
So
If you
there are 3.
No. SV with SG, right?
Yes,
So
sir.
if you see, okay, if this is greater than this one, like SV is greater than SG, and also SV is greater than BB, then in this case you can directly say SV is greater than all the both. Na? We need only 2
Oh, okay,
comparison.
okay.
You can
Okay.
take any 3 random numbers and try to compare. Okay.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Yeah. Anyone, any other doubt? This is the last doubt I will take.
Sir, activity 2.1, question 4.
2.1, question number 4.
Yes, sir.
So like for this activity doubt, you can join our live session, like TA sessions. So they will be able to help you in this case. So not an issue. So question number
Sir,
4.
can I ask one question?
Yes, let me cover this first. Yes. Who asked this question? Nitya. Yes, tell me. What is your doubt?
Sir, I did not get the answer. How it get 1 as the answer?
Okay.
10.
So if there are 10 cards that satisfy the condition for the correct card, okay. 10 card, right? To satisfy the condition for correct card. It means this S comes for 10, right? Means this particular condition tends like is true for 10 times, right? What will be the value of variable count at the end of the execution? Correct card, if there are 10 cards that satisfy the condition for the correct card, right?
Yes, sir. But how 1 is the answer?
Okay, so it is correct card, then it is S, then found equals to true and count equals to 1, right?
Yes, sir.
So if correct, it is the correct card, then it will change found to true and count to increment
1.
the count, right?
Yes, sir.
So suppose this is my first card, it is correct and value of found will be true and count will be 1, right? Now
Yes, sir.
again I will why is this no? Uh, okay, yeah. Oh, no, is this for this? Okay, then I will again go to this particular condition, right?
Yes,
Now
sir.
in this case, found is true, right?
Yes, sir.
So here not found will become not of true will become false, right?
Yes, sir.
Then it is false, then we'll stop the iteration. No, right? The value of count will be 1 only.
Yes, sir.
Yes, right? It doesn't matter how many times we come here, but this value will be 2 because this is together, right? If when found is true, count will be 1, and in this case not found will be false. So it is false, then it will stop the iteration. So value of count will be 1 only, right? Are you getting my point?
Yes, it means that how many times we satisfy the condition, the count will remain 1.
Yes, count will remain always 1. It is first card, second card, 10 card, 100 card, doesn't matter.
Okay, sir.
Right.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, okay, that's it from this particular session. I think we already have taken this. So if you have any doubt regarding activity practice, you can join our TA sessions 3 to 5. And I think tomorrow, not tomorrow, yes, tomorrow also we have sessions, so you can join. Yeah. Okay, so that's it from my side. Okay, thank you everyone. Good night.
Thank you, sir. Good
Thank
night.
you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. I will stop the recording now.